àmà tí wàá rògo nínú Nàìjíríà o. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà yìí àwọn terrorists máa overrun gbogbo wa o tá a bá tètè wá solution sí nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí o. Ẹ ká tó bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní èdè tiwantiwa èdè ọmọlúàbí tiwa tá a mọ̀ ní Yorùbá. Mo kí gbogbo wa pé ọmọ àdàbí pé a máa ń sùn àwọn terrorists máa ti wọlé gan rẹpẹtẹ ní in the last 72 hours. Wàhálà ṣaṣọ ìpàṣẹ ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì báyìí. Ìbéèrè lèmi ń béèrè o. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ bí a ṣe ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ẹ bá ń fi sínú comment section náà. Ṣaṣọ ìpàṣẹ ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan báyìí? Wàhálà lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ̀rọ bá ti wáṣọ sójà mi ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn sójà mú wá. Bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà yìí ṣé kò ṣe pọ̀ tí overrun Bola Tinubu báyìí? How you doing, my princess? How are you?
Mom.
Ṣé kò ṣe pọ̀ tí overrun ìjọba Bola Tinubu? Kí lẹ̀yin rò ẹ̀yin tèmi? Kí lẹ rò báyìí? Ibi tí mo jókòó sí mo kàn ń rò ni pé ṣé kò ṣe pọ̀ tí overrun government Tinubu báyìí? Kò sí mo rò pé Tinubu gan ó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ mọ́ báyìí o. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe nígbà Jonathan nìyẹn. A dẹ̀ ti sọ fún Tinubu báyìí nísìn kò dá wa lóhùn. Òun làwọn terrorists ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ báyìí nísìn. Ṣórígbà tó bá wá kó over 300 students nílẹ̀ Yorùbá la máa wá nǹkan ṣe sí. Ẹja tún bára wa sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn wa níwọ̀n bàsìkò tá a bá ní náà la máa fi bára wa sọ̀rọ̀. I've been very busy this week. But ó dà ń pa tó ní àyè kékeré díẹ̀. Good. Kí la máa ṣe sí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ báyìí nísìn? Ìjọba Tinubu kí la máa ṣe sí báyìí? Mr. Waris Jinadu ẹ kúrò lẹ́sà. Èyí tèmi ẹ wá bá mi dá sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ báyìí. Ara ń pé Tinubu ó ti gbàbọ̀dé o. Kí lẹ̀yin rò? Because ó dà ń pápá Tinubu ò fẹ́ ká àwọn terrorists mọ́. Ó dà ń pápá ò fẹ́ ká àwọn terrorists mọ́. Bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí nísìn. Because everywhere Nigeria báyìí bọ́ba jíyàn gbé everywhere ó kọ̀ hot left and right. Ẹ kúrò lẹ́sà lára fẹ́ lẹ́wà. Látẹ̀ nǹkan ni mo ṣe program tàbí tí mo jókòó sí náà lélẹ̀ tí mo kí ìdìbò. Kọ́lọ́n kó fi wá lọ́kàn balẹ̀. A rẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Tinubu yìí ṣé kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n ti overrun ẹ̀. Ìkọ̀ bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí mo rò pé Tinubu gan mo rò pọ́rọ̀ yẹn yé Tinubu mọ́ gan báyìí. Mo rò pọ́rọ̀ yẹn gan yé bàbá Jagaban. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ onítọ́ba ti mú terrorist kọ́ pa. Èyí tí Rẹ̀mí Tinubu ń sọ nìyẹn. So I don't know. Everywhere is just very hot. Ẹ̀yin tèmi kí lẹ̀yin rò pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́tún lósì báyìí? Bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́tún lósì. So bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí kí lẹ̀yin rò? Bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́tún lósì báyìí kí lẹ̀yin rò sí? Because it seems that this government is losing ground. Ṣòwòrẹ́ ti lọ báwọn family ẹ̀ ní America after how many years tó ti ní kò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ tó dá sínú Nàìjíríà ìlú òfò. Wọ́n ṣèkà fún Ṣòwòrẹ́ for 5 years kò lè travel ó wà lójú kan. Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nísìn. He's on his way back to America. just like bó ṣe dá olóyè dúró sí Benin for a very long time kó tó di pé àwọn onílẹ̀ bá wa tú olóyè sílẹ̀. So bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ lọ́tún lósì báyìí ní Nàìjíríà, bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́tún lósì nínú Nàìjíríà báyìí, ǹjẹ́ kò ń ṣe pé mo rí Àsárídòkó mọ́ra náà ti sọ̀rọ̀, àmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni máa try láti play lálẹ́ mò ń bọ̀. Mo lo software mi, so I'm just going to try and because mo lè má pẹ́, mo lè pẹ́ lórí programming and I haven't got the time to be doing all the setup. Kò easy láti máa set up náà, iṣẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ ni. So bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí, ṣé kò ń ṣe pé ìjọba Tinubu ti wà compromise already? Kí lẹ̀yin rò? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi. Ṣé fi pé government Tinubu ti wà compromise? I'm thinking it's been compromised. You know, mo rò pé Tinubu ti get the hang of what is going on in his government anymore. You know, I think Tinubu is losing ground and is losing it very, very fast. So Tinubu needs to do something. You know, he's got to do something quickly. So, you know, gbogbo last 2 weeks, there was an imminent coup. That Tinubu ti fún wọn, ó ti bribe wọn, because àgbọ̀ coup mọ́ báyìí means everywhere ti quiet again. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí Jagaban ò lè ṣe bó ṣe wà yẹn. Ó lè ti fún wọn lówó. Àwọn tó máa sanwó fún ti sanwó fún wọn. So everybody has gone quiet again. In the first place, military deny pé mo kẹ́gbọ́n mi Yẹmí Fátókè ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́sà. Wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ coup. Later, wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ coup. Ẹ ṣeré yàrá Mr. Kenny sálàfẹ́ lẹ́wà. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ Tinubu ní àwọn àmì ní pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ bí coup pé rọ́lá ń pa. Ẹ máa wo Nigerian soldier. Láyé àtijọ́ lè máa múgùn àwọn èèyàn. Kò sí múgùn mọ́ níbi tí ilé ayé dé nísìn. Bó bá ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Aso Rock làwa náà ń gbọ́ níbí. Ẹ fẹ́ gbàjọba lọ́wọ́ Tinubu. That's all the plan. Ẹ fẹ́ gba government lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So àṣírí wá tú. Àwa lè wá fi máa lẹ̀ dí mọ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la máa gbọ́ lálẹ́ níwọ̀n bàtà àsìkò ta tún ní. Program ta ṣe lọ́sàn-án a máa padà láti wá ṣe part time part 12 later bọ̀ kò ń ṣe léni. So ìyẹn mo ṣe lo software náà. Wọ́n ní return ticket láti Èkó lọ sí Abuja 400,000 naira. 400,000 naira. Alex Mamu mórí ẹ̀ onígẹ̀ ńlá brother mi ṣàlàfíà ló wà. Return ticket láti Èkó gbìyànjú fi sáré lọ Abuja ó máa wọ plane 400,000 400k. Èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford ẹ̀ ní mẹ̀kúnnù? Ṣáwọn tó ti rí bisikíìtì àti mílìkì jẹ. Mo ju bisikíìtì àti mílìkì síta, àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Koiki ó dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀síwá lójú. Bisikíìtì àti mílìkì lásán ni. So kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìjọba Tinubu? Ìyẹn mo tẹ̀ wà concern báyìí. Ṣé kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n ti hijack ìjọba ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Because àwọn terrorists yìí kàn lágbára sí ni o. Àbí kí lẹ̀yin rò lọ́dọ̀ yín? Àwọn terrorists yẹn wọ́n kàn lágbára sí. Agbára wọn kàn pọ̀ sí lójoojúmọ́ ni o. They are not playing at all. They are not playing. They are not playing at all. So they are making a lot of push. But it's like pé gbogbo àwa tó kù a kàn ń sùn ni. À ń sùn à ń jí. Enterprise. A dẹ̀ ń pariwo lórí social media. Àwọn tó kù ti kó bọn jáde, àwọn terrorists ti kó bọn jáde. Wọ́n fìbọn lé gbogbo wa kiri báyìí. Gbogbo wa ló fìbọn lé. Àwa tó kù kọ̀ wà lórí social media à ń pariwo. Fúlàní wọ́n ti kó ẹrù síta. So mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ n charge laptop yìí náà. because inú ẹ̀ mo ti fẹ́ máa play láwọn fídíò kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ soundtrack ẹ̀. Ìyàwó Tinubu ti sọ̀rọ̀, kí ló sọ? Ìyàwó Tinubu ní gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń ṣe terrorist ó ní kó eliminate wọn ni o, no mercy. But Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀ ò tí pè wọ́n ní terrorist, ìyẹn ló yà mí lẹ́nu. Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀ gan kò pè wọ́n ní terrorist. Ìwọ tó pè wọ́n ní terrorist tíyàwó ẹ̀ jáde nísìn tó ń fohùn sílẹ̀, ta ni ká believe nínú àtìyàwó ẹ̀ báyìí? Jagaban ta ni ká believe nínú àtìyàwó ẹ̀, because ìyàwó ẹ̀ jáde nísìn ó ń fohùn sílẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí gan ìgẹ́ta sí bí Prince Adékúnlé. So ẹ̀ka yẹ̀yọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì náà kò sí ìgbà mo ti fẹ́ láti fi ṣiṣẹ́ lálẹ́, so mo understand o. Wọlé Ṣóyínká olórí kunkun, Wọlé Ṣóyínká ti ní kí Tinubu pín Nàìjíríà náà, Tinubu ò dá lóhùn ni. Ọmọ olórí ọdẹ ní Tinubu kò ń gbọ́ràn, orígbà tó bá tẹ́ bọ̀ nísìn, tó bá tẹ́ nísìn ló máa pariwo pé ṣégbà yẹn ló máa sọ̀rọ̀, orígbà tó bá tẹ́ bọ̀. Alright, ká kọ́ lọ báyìí. Wọ́n ní èèyàn mélòó ló ń tẹ̀lé wa lórí Twitter. Mo ní kọ́ máa charge ilé, jẹ́ máa charge power bank yìí torí iPhone yẹn kò ní enough juice. Nàìjíríà làwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ pé ó kù 1 bar, Mr. Koiki ó kù 1 bar fún mi láti fi jẹ́ kí máa charge fóònù mi. Wọ́n náwọn ẹlòmíràn àwọn níná láti jọ́ 5 nísìn. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà báyìí tó lọ? Minister for power gbogbo wọn, mo kí ẹ Ọ̀nàchè. Kò síná ní Nàìjíríà, everybody wà in darkness. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú yẹn gan bó ṣe tí sọ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ni kò tí yé mi báyìí. Èmi tí mo wà lábroad gan ó ti sú mi, ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ti sú mi, bọ̀ yín tẹ́ wá nílé kò sú yín. Justice for the masses, only nobody can go to farm okay. Alágbára ló máa lọ sí farm, tó bá máa lọ sí farm ó gbọ́dọ̀ kó mọ̀ pò tó níbọn dání, tó ní àwọn ẹrù gidi, tó lẹ̀ láwọn ọta tó wà nú ẹ̀. Bàbá kan lára àwọn Yorùbá family ló máa ń ṣe, but àwọn tó ń lò àwọn mọ̀pò ńláńlá ni ọ̀bẹ dákó lọ sí farm ẹ̀. Èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford ẹ̀? Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹ bá pín tòun. So empty airport this morning, a return ticket Lagos to Abuja is 400,000 naira. Return ticket from Lagos to Benin, 320,000 naira. Fares usually paid in the past to London. Èyí tí wọ́n láti fi wọ plane lọ sí London ni. Mo kí àwa Ghanaians. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Muslim sisters and brothers. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí platform ẹ̀kalẹ́ ẹ̀kúrọ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí. Kí ló dé tí Davido ń trend? Àwọn àbá olówó. John Vincent ní we don't have light for over 2 months. Báwo lè ṣe wá ń kó? Ní àwọn àtàn generator títí gan tó bá yá generator ó máa la náà. Mo kí bàbá mi Ògún Ọmọdédé Monday Daniel. Wọ́n ní many things is happening in this country o. Only solution is for division. Àpò àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan ní ká má ti divide. Àwọn Yorùbá kan ní rọ́lá ń pa ó ní division. Ọlánìpẹ̀kun mo kí ẹ. Báwo ni kúrọ̀lẹ́ brother mi? Nàìjíríà ló máa gun mọ́tò láyé máa já kí mọ́tò ẹ̀ má lọ ní fault. The grill barbecue brother ṣàlàfíà lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Brother mi a ní Koiki máa pè mí lẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ set lè máa tiẹ̀. Mo ì tí rí barbecue yín nínú last year. Ọdún yìí ò gbọ́dọ̀ kọjá ká má tún jẹ barbecue o. Mo kí Mr. Matthias Olúgbénga, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè studio number ó wà open, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ látọ̀dọ̀ yín. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà? Ẹ kálẹ́ ìyá mi Bọ́lá Rìntó ẹ kálẹ́ mà. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan báyìí torí Ọlọ́run? Power bank gan máa gbóná tó bá yà ó máa laná, a lè máa lo power. Èmi náà ní power bank. Power bank is just for emergency use only lè. Ìjọ mo ti tàn gbẹ̀yìn. Power bank is just for emergency. Ẹ̀rí 4 bar ló wà ń bẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe tí àwọn máa lò continuously bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lò ní Nàìjíríà. In tó ń ba nǹkan jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ìyẹn lè máa lo power bank. Ọmọ ọba Ọláyínká, ẹ jẹ́ appreciate gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mi tó ń wọlé. Ẹ bá pín ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè wọlé ẹ ká gbóhùn ara wa but background noise wà àwọn ọmọ yín wo àwọn tó ń jẹun lórí YouTube lélẹ̀ ní táwọn ọmọ yín wò nísìn tí bá back up nísìn ó lè jẹ́ bí 10 million people ló ti wò kọ́lọ́n kó ṣàánú bọ̀tí táwa ń ṣe ń bíbà àwọn èèyàn kì í ṣe ẹ̀ àmọ̀dí ẹ̀ ń bá wa jà ni ta ló ń pè ẹ já gbọ́ látẹ̀lẹ́ tó ń pè ẹ já gbọ́ rìpọ́tà wa láti ilé kọ́ fún wa ní update ẹ já gbóhùn sókè.
ẹ̀sà a ní nílé ń bì náà ọ̀rẹ́ méjì sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan power bank ni a fi ń gbéra bọ́ mo kàn tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa kí satellite wa kó wà ní agbègbè Ìwó road because nǹkan kan sì máa burst out inside ibẹ̀ very soon tí nípa àwọn tí wọ́n ń tajà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì tí wọ́n eradicate àti garage tí wọ́n eradicate based on the area pé àwọn èèyàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ perspective làwọn èèyàn fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ but kò tí ì sẹ́ni tí ó fẹ́ grant interview because wọ́n sì ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé kí wọ́n fún àwọn nílẹ̀.
ṣé gọ́vnà fẹ́ mú development wá síbẹ̀ ni àbí báwo?
Torí támákì tí wọ́n kọ́ ní side Ìwó road so iwájú ẹ̀ gbogbo all round about ẹ̀ so wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kí roadside marketing wà ní gbogbo bẹ̀ kò tí ì sí any alternative place fún wọn and àwọn area kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n lé àwọn èèyàn kúrò mẹ́tọ́ náà fẹ́ bá wọn kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù síbẹ̀ tí wọ́n yẹn tán but currently as we speak Igbo's community tí wọ́n ń ta àwọn nǹkan àwọn ọmọ Igbo tí wọ́n mọ business wọ́n ti lọ rin àwọn shop yẹn to the extent pé they are ready to collect all the vacancy tó wà níbi shop tí wọ́n kọ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn so ó tó stage kan tó yẹ pé wọ́n increase owó ẹ̀ to around million me to get exact amount but àti ready to san 8 million deposit nípa just one shop.
Okay. But shop bá ti ní sùúrù bó ṣe máa bí all over the world náà ni anybody tó bá ti jẹ́ pé government máa lo ọ̀nà yẹn fi ṣe development wọ́n máa jẹ gbogbo shop tó wà níbẹ̀ wọ́n máa jẹ gbogbo ilé tó wà níbẹ̀ normally ó yẹ kó compensate àwọn èèyàn or kó move wọn lọ síbòmíì but tí government bá sọ pé àwọn máa gbé bíbà títí máa gba bíbà kọjá o development ń bọ̀ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n máa take off gbogbo tó bá wà níbẹ̀ níbí báyìí náà máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́kọ̀ yẹ pé consultation àti lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀ for bí i 1 year but ní Nàìjíríà problem tó máa ń ní ni pé wọ́n ń ṣe consultation wàá kọ̀ dé àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kan wọ́n á ní kó da tax force síbẹ̀ Nàìjíríà náà kì í ṣe consultation problem tó wà Nàìjíríà nìyẹn.
Consultation tó wá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn wọ́n ti àwọn èèyàn tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti fún wọn ní guarantee ṣe pé tó bá kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn tán àwọn kan máa sanwó báyìí wọ́n máa sanwó báyìí náà fi máa lò but as we speak àwọn kan ti lọ rìn lẹ́yìn tí ẹ pé tá pé 4 million náà fẹ́ gbélẹ̀ àwọn yẹn sọ fún wọn pé àwọn ready láti san 8 million tó yẹ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń ṣe deposit sílẹ̀ already tó jẹ́ àwọn Igbos community tí wọ́n ń ta àwọn boutique àwọn aṣọ Igbos yẹn tí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sì ń kùn lọ́wọ́ náà ń kùn lábẹ́lẹ̀ pé tí ó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ but wọ́n sì ń rìn àwọn ọ̀rìn kan lọ́wọ́ so wọn ò tí sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ grant interview àwọn ẹlòmíín sọ̀rọ̀ pé sígbà tí ebi ń pa ìlú ló yẹ kán ṣe rélé ẹlòmíín ní ó fi purify ìlú ní pé kí ìlú lè fine kí ìlú lè dáa kó lè ṣe gbá kó lè ṣàwó ròyìn ní gbogbo ilé ìsọ̀bọ̀ mo fẹ́ kí sátálẹ̀ ṣàwà ní gbogbo agbègbè Ìwó road tó bá máa bí ilé tí ó bá máa padà bọ́ sí àfẹ́rẹ́ everybody and lórí nǹkan tó ń lọ kò sí nǹkan tí òun everyday nìkan wọn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú 10,000 kó lóun fẹ́ fi 10,000 jẹun lọ́sẹ̀ kan kò lè tó èlò ló wá fẹ́ máa gba sálárì tó bá yẹ pé 10,000 kò tó lọ́sẹ̀ ká tó wá ní afẹ́ separate gbogbo èmi ní gbogbo àwọn other things téèyàn á ti ẹ̀ rà èèyàn rògùn ẹ̀fọn lé èèyàn ra gbogbo èèyàn fọmọ lówó so gbogbo àwọn kíní yìí and àwọn èèyàn wá tún wá ní problem bí nísìnyí mẹ́ta 10 naira náà ta mẹ́ta 100 naira ni wọ́n ta pure water some days ago but nísìnyí wọ́n ti já owó one bag of pure water ń sàn ti já sí 300 naira
láti èlò
ní Ọ̀yọ́ state
láti èlò
àwọn kan ta 400 àwọn kan ta 350 but wọ́n ti bá wọn gbé wá sí 300
okay
which 16 ló wà ní bag lọ́yọ̀ state nítorí different kan ló wà ní each state ó dà pé Lagos state 20 ló wà ní bag kan but lọ́yọ̀ state 16 ló wà nù ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá tà ní mẹ́ta méjì 50 naira wọ́n sì máa ta báàgì kan ní 400 tí wọ́n á jèrè 100 naira but a lot of people are not ready to sell it that one mẹ́ta 100 naira ni àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ máa ta wàhálà àwọn kan tó ń tà ní méjì 50 naira ọ̀bọ̀ wọn ọ̀pọ̀ even àwọn tó wà ní sẹ́yìn agbègbè owóró to ice their water ó di problem because iná ò lè dà gbogbo náà even àwọn tó wà lórí industrial light lórí àwọn kan àwọn tó wà ní gbogbo àwọn
mo rí minister for power ó náà máa pe àwọn kí ló tẹ̀ ń jẹ́ náà kinní kan ọmọ Ìbàdàn náà ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ẹni tó fi ṣe minister for power ó fi contest ní nìbàdàn ó dà ń pé lábẹ́ APC kinní kan Adédìbò or something ló ń jẹ́ Muhammad bí ọmọ bàbá Adédìbò ni.
ọmọ Adédìbò àbí.
Kìnní kan sáré Adélábù yẹ sorry yẹ
Adélábù pẹ̀kẹ̀lẹ̀ mẹ́s ó contest fún gómìnà nígbà wọn àti Ṣèyí Mákindé náà jọ contest.
wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Báyọ̀ Adélábù òun ni minister for power kò rè yín kankan ṣe Chief Adébáyọ̀ Adélábù honourable minister of power òun gan power bank ló ń gbé káàkiri power bank ló ń gan ń lò káàkiri wàláì mo rí power bank kí lórúkọ power bank tẹnu dá yẹn náà òun ni mo rí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú cable. So now I think ọ̀rọ̀ in tó ń fa ọ̀rọ̀ náà yẹn kò ju pé Nigeria will invest in the power sector for a very long time and everybody is now feeling when you pick a man from the bank and make him the minister of power so bank sector ló ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ òun fúnra rẹ̀ òun àti kí lórúkọ wèé gọ́fúnà Imo State ó lè Okorocha yẹn bomb bastard yẹn àwọn méjèèjì lélẹ̀ picture lélẹ̀ power bank ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ so láti CBN nígbà tí yàn wà ní CBN tó ń ṣe banking tẹ́wá gbé wá sí power.
ìgbà tó fẹ́ contest governor ló resign. Then they use that one with what we see in Oyo State they use that one to compensate him because Ṣèyí Mákindé ready láti ṣiṣẹ́ fún Yoruba Tinubu nígbà campaign. He's not ready to support Fulani stuff and only.
No. Kò support Atiku ni kò support Atiku. Àwọn G5 so gbogbo vote wọn kò fún ọmọ Jagaban olódò ọdẹ.
Ele Teslim all of them they want to wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n step down so that wọ́n lè give support fún Ṣèyí Mákindé. So àárín kan géèmù kan náà play láàrin yẹn ló jẹ́ kó wà lára àwọn tán fi.
So kí làwọn aráàlú ń sọ nísìn pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ká tó gba kọ́ọ̀lù mi kí làwọn aráàlú ń sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kò sí náà yẹn kí ni wọ́n ń sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kò sí náà pẹ̀lú Báyọ̀ Adélábù àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ olórí májàdìyẹ òun ni power darkness everywhere. Abuja gan kò sí ní Abuja gan fídíò kan tí mo wò lórí Twitter àbí ìbàyìí nísìnyí kò sí ní Abuja everywhere darkness.
Ìbára ni ẹni everybody even most of the time tí orú mú burúkú nílé so kò sẹ́yìn tára ò ní and gbogbo alternative route tó tún wà òun tó jẹ́ petrol tẹ́yìn ara generator òun náà tó wọ́n alternative route tó tún wà ó ní solar system owó náà
wọ́n tẹ̀nà tí ń jí solar gan báyìí mo fídíò bèbí kan ó ní òun lọ away for weekend lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nígbà tó máa fi dé níjọ́ Sunday wọ́n ti yọ sólẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá Adélábù àbí kílẹ̀ ń pè Báyọ̀ Adélábù minister for power ó ní kẹwàá patient we are working tirelessly to address the issue minister for power Báyọ̀ Adélábù tells Nigerians. Wow, that was quick.
Ṣàyínà most especially our own area yìí náà yóò bàjẹ́ because ìdí mo fi mọ̀ pé náà yóò bàjẹ́ wọ́n máa ń test ẹ̀ ní around 12 ní òru wá kàn tán tó bá ti.
Mo kí bàbá wa Adéyẹmí Ọlọ́runwájú ẹ kálẹ́ dáàdì ẹ ra ṣá ẹ ti pè mí títí ẹ gẹ́tì mi má bínú.
Wọ́n kàn tán around 12 tó bá ti tàn wọ́n sì pa padà so wọ́n fi yẹn test strong ṣé náà yẹn ṣì wà intact tàbí ò wà intact so iná wà àwọn ni wọ́n tán.
Alright. Okay, màá tún pè padà ọ̀rẹ́ kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ kí power bank ẹ̀ ṣì wà on power bank everybody fi ń gbéra ní Nàìjíríà reporter wa nìyẹn òun ló fún wa ní update reporter wa náà ní Ogun State náà sọ the same thing mo kẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ká tún gbọ́ láti ẹni tó ń pè ẹ máa ṣe èyí máa ń gbé mọ́tò wọ Nàìjíríà ni Range Rover màlélẹ́ kẹ́ olówó ni bàbá yìí kẹ́
olówó ní Nàìjíríà.
ẹ̀dẹ́ nìyẹn range kan ni mò ń rí nínú táǹkà yìí èrè lẹ́ fi ń ṣífù mọ́tò owó ti pọ̀ jù ẹ̀yọ́ wọn Yorùbá tẹ lówó tẹ wá ránṣẹ́ tẹ̀ fi gbówó jáde ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
àkókò gbówó jáde kò sówó ebi ń pa wá mọ́lé ni o.
ẹ̀dẹ́ nìyẹn èyí máa wáìnì wa ibi ló ń pa yín gbogbo ilẹ̀ ń ra Prado lẹ́ ń ra G-Rover lẹ́ ń ra kinní kan 400 million 300 million àwọn táwọn London gan kówó ra mọ́tò cash èyí máa ń ra cash down ni ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Mr. Koiki.
mo ń gbọ́ yín.
mo búra mo fi Ọlọ́run ọba tó dín.
Adégbóyèga mò ń bọ̀ ẹni mo rìmẹ́mbà yín kí lè máa ti ń jọ sọ mò ń gbọ́.
mo ṣe jẹ oúnjẹ àárọ̀ nísìnyí ni.
kí ló dé kò sóúnjẹ ládùúgbò yín ni.
oúnjẹ wa.
kí ló dé tẹ̀ wá rà.
ọjà tí wàá gbọ́ bísínẹ́sì jẹ ni.
so business wo lẹ̀yin ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé gbogbo ẹ̀ di bó ṣe dì. ẹ má sọ àdúgbò tẹ wà but business wo lẹ ẹ mo ti rí pé mọ́tò dìlà ni so ṣé àwọn tó bá import mọ́tò wà lẹ máa bá clear àbẹ́yìn ń ta ẹ̀ ń tún ta àbí báwo.
mo ń bá wọn clear mo ń lọ rà lálábà mo ń tà fún ẹ mo ń ná kó tónú tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé owó yẹn bàjẹ́.
Okay, so now in the last 6 months nísìn business yín nísìn in the last 6 months tí bá ní kẹ́ scale from 1 to 10 1 being the lowest 10 being the highest 5 being the middle níbo ni business yín wà lénìí ní Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ tí ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ tí nǹkan dẹ̀ ń wọlé ní in the last 6 months.
ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ò sọ tẹlómi o ní 6 months yẹn tí n bá mu ní 100% tẹ́lẹ̀ ó já wá sí 12% ni o.
kí ni nǹkan tó fi já wá sí 12%? kí ni nǹkan tẹ̀yin rí tẹ notice ẹ̀kọ́ àwọ̀ sílé a lè speculate ẹ̀yin lẹ́yìn wà on ground kí làwọn tẹ kọ́kọ́ rí.
nǹkan tèmi confam mi ò notice nǹkan tèmi confam ẹ̀wọ̀n mọ́tò mi kra yẹn à ń rà ní 450 tẹ́lẹ̀.
tó máa ń ná nìbàdàn tó fi ń ṣe transport yẹ.
yà ọmọ kékeré yẹn ó ti di 2.2 million báyìí.
èèlò ni tẹ́lẹ̀.
450. ní tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ micra yẹn micra was 450 tẹ́lẹ̀. ó ti wá di.
ó ti di 2.2 million báyìí.
ogun ti dé ni.
ẹ ṣe àwọn pé mọ́tò kan ní Toyota.
Obama
yẹn ní 750 800 Obama is 3 million báyìí.
750 to 800 lè máa rà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti wá di 3 million.
Obama tẹ́lẹ̀.
Okay.
Obama ti di 3 million.
Okay. So
kí. Almira 96 model 99 model náírà ní 450.
no kí lẹ polúkọ mọ́tò yẹn má bínú kan mò ń kọ́lẹ̀ mọ́tò tẹ eléyìí tẹ pè tán nísìnyí mọ́tò tẹ pè tán nísìnyí kí lórúkọ mọ́tò yẹn.
Obama Toyota.
No mo ti gbọ́ yẹn the next one.
Nissan Almira.
Nissan okay. Almira. Oh okay mo mọ Almira yẹn yẹ Almira yẹ.
1996.
1999 yeah.
1999.
Yeah.
Yes. Àárà ní 450.
450k.
500 tẹ́lẹ̀.
Okay 500.
Is 2 million 3.
2.3 million. Okay now ẹ ní sùúrù síbẹ̀ yẹn because interactive ni ẹ ṣì máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń ra mọ́tò? That's the question.
Kò sẹ́ni fẹ́ rà mọ́.
Why?
Tó bá gbé mi bá ní ìdí mọ́tò báyìí.
Yorùbá lóhùn mi mo kí brother mi ẹ kálẹ́ sà. Tó bá pè yín kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀?
Tí n bá fún wọn price máa get back sí yín tó bá sọ báyìí mi ò gbọ́ wọn.
Okay now ṣé ẹ̀yin ṣì ní stock in terms of àwọn kan tẹ́ ti rà tẹ́lẹ̀ torí problem táwọn gbọ́ ni pé àwọn èèyàn ń tọ́ ní tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ tà mọ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé Kúnlé Fọláyan jáde òun náà complain ó dà pé mọ́tò lòun náà ó wà into mọ́tò ó ní àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ tà tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn mọ́ ní sítorí pé àti lè rà mí máa difficult ṣé stock tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín ṣẹ̀ṣì ń tà but ẹ fẹ́ tà but ẹ ráwọn èèyàn rà.
Obi ètò wà lọ́wọ́ wa ààrẹ ni yà díẹ̀ sí àyè tó bá gbé tá bá fún wọn price wọn ń sá lọ ni.
Okay.
èmi fúnra mi mo yọ owó mọ́tò kan ní ọjà mo ìwé ẹ̀rọ máa ta mọ́tò yẹn fún mi ní 1 million 3.
Okay.
mo padà dé di mọ́tò yẹn sìn olùkọ́dì kọ́ bọ̀ 19 ìbàdàn àti ìfilẹ̀.
ẹ ní sùúrù o ẹ rí mọ́tò kan ní 1.3 million.
Yes.
nígbà tí wàá fi wá tún débẹ̀ ó wá sọ pé 1.9.
tí mo padà débẹ̀ olóòtú di 19.
Okay ó dàbí fídíò kan tí mo rí lọ́dọ̀ Linda tí bọ̀bọ́n yẹn débẹ̀ ó ra kinní yẹn gbà tó tún máa fi padà síbẹ̀ within 2 hours price kinní yẹn ti lọ sókè báyìí bí i 200,000 naira.
máa tọ̀ ló ra dọ́ àbíyé ló ra lẹ̀kùn.
Okay. All right. Ọ̀dà àpéyàn kan ọ̀nà interest nípa mọ́tò rírà bí ẹ máa pè mí lẹ́yìn a lè fún wọn ní nọ́mbà live nísìnyí wọ́n ní what is the phone number of the car dealer ẹ máa pè mí lẹ́yìn ìyẹn Miss Chirisiko. When I know two people who want to buy a car, what state? Tèmi Èkó lẹ́wà bíbó lẹ́wà bíbàdàn.
Abẹ́òkúta ni mo wà.
Wow, so tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ ń ná lábẹ́òkúta price kan náà lọ́ máa ná lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Èkó tún ṣìpù ju tàbẹ́òkúta lọ.
Kí ló dé?
Mọ̀ pé Èkó yẹn ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n flood sí ọjà Èkó ní ìpínlẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ní Èkó.
Okay. So ó wà fluctuated nínú Èkó.
Abẹ́òkúta ní offloading park lábẹ́òkúta a máa ń lọ kó láti Èkó wá sábẹ́òkúta ni.
Okay. Èló ló ń ta ọ̀kadà nísìn?
Ọ̀kadà ní nǹkan lẹ́nìkan sọ fún mi ní àná ọ̀kadà is 950 ìyẹn wọn TVS yẹn. Mrs.
Cherry Coco, all right. My phone number, maybe you can call me later. I can give you the number. 950 ni wọ́n ta ọ̀kadà. This time last year, I wà ní March nísìn. This time mo ń gbọ́ sà.
Àbúrò wa kan rà ní July last year, ó rà ní 450.
July last year, 450,000 fún ọ̀kadà.
Ó rà ní 450.
Àìrẹ̀ tí wọ July báyìí ó ti di 950. So táwọn máa fi mú July báyìí nísìn. Ó possible kò ti di 1 point something.
1.3 ni o.
Ṣé ẹ ṣì ń rí owó fi operate in terms of change tẹ ti ní lọ́wọ́ tẹ fi ń ṣe èwò because gbogbo wa náà la máa ń ní owó kéékèèké ta fi ń jù síbi jù sàn pẹ̀lú àjọ nǹkan kan. Ṣé ẹ ṣì ń rí owó fi operate business?
Mi àrò owó fi operate kí wọ́n parọ́ fún yín ṣùgbọ́n wọn náà pé mi ò kì í ṣe olówó kan ló jẹ́ kó manage.
Okay, multiple stuff lẹ́ ń ṣe.
Exactly.
Now kí ni government fẹ́ ṣe nísìn pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ nísìn because Ogun State is meant to be a business empire tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣiṣẹ́ but unfortunately it is what it is. What can the government do at this particular stage because Tinubu ní ká fọkàn balẹ̀ pé àwọn monitor ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan tí Adébáyọ̀ Adélábù sọ ó ní as the Minister of Power I am deeply concerned about the deteriorating electricity supply across the country. And this is the same thing the government must offer other business sector as well and ministry as well. In response to the pressing issue, I have summoned the Chief Executive of Abuja Electricity Distribution Company in Tinubu Sola Noniye nígbà tí wọ́n kidnap àwọn èèyàn ní Kaduna àti Benue àti rí fídíò àwọn ti Benue yẹn. Kí lẹ̀yin rò pé government máa ṣe from the state to the federal?
Mr. Koiki. Ọlọ́run ní dọ̀rọ̀ yín ló.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Èmi àti yín sọ̀rọ̀ náà last year. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ last year náà mo tún fẹ́ padà sọ yìí. Èmi ni mo pè é ní last year tí mo ń lo kíní jọ́sínà sí status mi.
Okay.
Ṣé agbára gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò ká nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí.
Okay.
Wọ́n fi wá play politics, wọ́n fi wá play game. Nígbà tí bàbá Tinubu máa débẹ̀ ó ní pé kó bá gbé polo sókè àwọn máa gbé wálẹ̀.
N tó sọ nìyẹn.
Kàkà kí wọ́n gbé wálẹ̀ wọ́n gbé tanstiri ni.
Okay.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sá?
Àgbọ́yé.
Ní ẹnujọ́ mẹ́ta ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí bóyá bí 1.5 months. Mo fẹ́ kan ilé ẹran mo wá fẹ́ ra ìṣó. Mo ra báàgì ìṣó yẹn ní 18,000. Báàgì ìṣó yẹn báyìí is 50,000 naira láàárín 1.5 months.
Láti 18,000 ó ti di 50,000.
18,000 ó ti di 50,000 báyìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìní yìí ni páànù tó ń tà ní 26,000 ó ti di 60,000 báyìí.
Okay, so if we tábà ní ká gbéyẹ̀wò nísìn nǹkan lọ sókè kò wálẹ̀.
Hello Mr. Koiki.
Mo ń dá yín lò sà.
Kò sí solution kankan fún Nàìjíríà mọ́.
Bọ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ní ká fọkàn balẹ̀ Tinubu ní ká fọkàn balẹ̀ ó ní gbogbo kíní ẹ̀ lọ́hún náà mọ́nítọ̀ àwọn wo gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ kódà ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn náà lọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìyẹ̀mú gbọ́ yín.
Bàbá ẹ tí mo Tinubu ti pẹ́ game maker ni bàbá yẹn.
Òyìnbó rẹ̀ ń tún gbé jáde lálẹ́ kẹ́ game maker.
Game maker ni wọ́n.
Ẹ̀yin ará Abẹ́òkúta máa ń ní oríṣiríṣi lọ́wọ́ game maker máa jí lò game maker.
Game maker ni Tinubu.
Bí ti báwo ẹ ṣe wò ká gbọ́.
Sí Nàìjíríà láti wá tún Nàìjíríà ṣe nǹkan méjì ni bàbá yẹn lé wá. ní observation tèmi ó fẹ́ jẹ́ richest person in Africa, 4th richest person in Africa. Number 1 yẹn. Number 2 ó lé rẹ́kọ̀dù ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ nu ara ẹ̀ sọ òun ò fẹ́ kọ́ pa àwọn ìtàn lòun ṣe ń dupò president.
Okay.
Tẹ́wọ́n ti bó sọ méjèèjì yẹn ó sọ yẹn ọkàn yẹn òun ò fẹ́ kọ́ pa àwọn ìtàn. Òun lòun fi wọ́n jẹ òun lòun fi Tinubu síbẹ̀ òun lòun fi Buhari síbẹ̀ òun lòun fi Ọ̀ṣínbàjò síbẹ̀.
Afọbajẹ Afọbajẹ lòun.
Torí òun fẹ́ kọ́ pa àwọn ìtàn.
Okay.
Record no le wa number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, ó fẹ́ jẹ́ richest person in Africa. Number 1 richest in Africa.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Tá a bá ń dúró de pé Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe kankan fún Nàìjíríà yìí, kódà àwa lórí fídíò gbà bọ́.
But àwọn tó wá ní Tinubu máa restructure Nàìjíríà ó dẹ̀ fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ́nà nígbà tó lọ sí Ondo State tó lọ rí bàbá Fáṣọ̀rántì ó ní òun lé gbogbo foundation yẹn lọ́wọ́ bí a kò yé mi àti ẹ̀yin la ṣe ń pariwo lórí social media ká lọ gbẹ́nu sọ̀hún àwa ọ̀dẹ̀ ní ibi tágbàlagbà fẹ́ gégi sí nìkan ló mọ̀ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké àdá kan mọ̀ a kàn ń pariwo lórí social media ni.
Ẹ ṣe wọ́n ní lágbájá fapórọ̀ rí tó bá tó yìnbọn àtàmátà sí ìpínlẹ̀ àmì ìgbésọ́dẹ ní àgbẹ̀. Ẹni tó wọlé 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months tára ní ìlú. Ẹni yẹn ò ti kọ́kọ́ sí kára kọ́kọ́ dé ìlú.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ oníṣẹ́ bàbá àti kó gbogbo owó lọ àwọn ọ̀bá kankan nígbà táwọn máa dé ṣé bàbá ló dá wàhálà yẹn lẹ̀ ìyẹn Buhari.
Ṣùgbọ́n wọn ṣe bàbá ṣùgbọ́n wọn fúnra ara wọn fẹ́ lọ́ra wọn sọ pé àwọn náà wọ́n fi sí bàbá síbẹ̀ tí ó bá sọ wọn.
Kò mọ̀ pé bí ṣé bàbá ṣe máa kówó lọ sáwọn Fúlàní tó máa kó gbogbo owó kúrò nílẹ̀ nìyẹn wọn ò mọ̀ pé ṣé bàbá máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo kí bàbá ìyàwó rẹ̀ nílẹ̀kùn Prince Adébáyọ̀ Ṣítù mo kí.
Mr. Koiki.
Yeah. Mrs. Sherry sọ pé Tinubu has a zero interest in fixing Nigeria. He's also playing games. Ẹ̀yin náà agree pẹ̀lú alàgbà yìí ẹ mọ̀ra rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni playing with the intelligence of the citizen.
Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn.
Okay.
Ọlọ́gbọ́n bá kan náà ní tajúwèrè ló máa ń yàtọ̀.
Wow.
Tó ní làkàyè 50 bá gbé nǹkan tá a sọ ní wọ́n máa sọ. Game maker ní Tinubu kò sí tó kún pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà.
Now the last question tí mo fẹ́ bí kí n tó jẹ́ kẹ́lòmí lè pè wọlé ni pé ṣé ẹ wà concern pé Tinubu ó lè dájọba padà fún North because concern táwa kan ní nìyẹn pé kó má di pé Tinubu fẹ́ dájọba padà fún North tó bá ṣe tán ọdún 4 ọdún 8 ló máa lò kọ́ lọ́ndà ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa sí.
Tó bá lo iye yẹn ó máa.
Ẹ̀yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ látàárọ̀ sunshine forever majek Tẹ́mísí Olúọmọ tí ẹni tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó l'accident tó kú yẹn kò ń ṣe Tẹ́mísí Olúọmọ ẹni tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ àwa ti gbọ́ yẹn látàrí tẹ́ bá ń tẹ̀lé Koikimedia ẹ ti gbọ́ news yẹn àwa ti release news yẹn ti pẹ́ mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀nà bọ̀ mo ń bọ̀ lórí yẹn mo ń gbọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ṣé tí tó bá parí tẹ́nà wọn ó máa dá padà fún Haúsá.
Á dá padà.
Tó bá dá padà fún Haúsá ẹgbẹ́ ni ariwo tí ọ̀gá wa ṣe fún Ìgbòho ṣà tó ń pariwo àsìkò yẹn ṣe máa mọ̀ àwọn ètí mọ̀ dáadáa àwọn ètí mọ̀ báyìí àti gbòòrì
mo kí Yorùbá lóhùn ẹ káàbọ̀ lẹ́yìn sí brother. Okay now àgbọ́yé okay ojú ọ̀ tí là tó the last question yeah mo ń gbádùn yín mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
tó yẹ pé ojú wa bá ti là tó àwa fúnra ara wa tá a jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú àwọn ọba àwọn gbogbo wọn ní kọ́kọ́ pọ́lẹ́ láti ṣe Ìgbòho pé máa bọ̀ kò yẹ kí n bá tó wá ṣòkú ìyá wọn wọ́n ṣe wá ń kọ́ńtàtì
àwọn bá yẹn ń rò nígbà yẹn ni but àwọn bá ti agree nísìn pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yẹn kò yẹ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. The last two questions tí mo fẹ́ bí Benue Kaduna 24 hours a gbọ́ pé wọ́n kidnap àwọn ọmọ 300 kan àmọ́ bí tó kó wọn sí báyìí nísìn ẹ̀mí ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń kidnap gbogbo ọmọ tó yẹn tí à ní helicopter tó máa wà lókè tá à ní plane tó máa monitor pé heat wave pé bó ló ń gbà nínú igbó yẹn ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Benue a ti rí fídíò àwọn tó lọ pa ní Benue ǹjẹ́ àwọn information ǹjẹ́ wọ́n máa ń sọ lórí ìròyìn ọ̀dọ́ tí yín nísàlẹ̀ ní south west nínú rédíò.
kò sí rédíò tó máa gbé o.
Kí ló dé?
Kò sí rédíò station tó máa gbé tí rédíò station kan bá gbé wọ́n á bá rédíò station yẹn. That is number 1. Number 2 náà tó bá wá fẹ́ sọ iná wo la fẹ́ fi gbọ́. Ibi tí mò ń gbé ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀la yẹn nínú mi sá pé ibi tí mò ń gbé níbi tí mò ń gbé nílé ọ̀dọ̀ mi ìjọ Wednesday ìjẹta ló pé month tí náà ti tàn bẹ́gbẹ́ yìí.
1 month tí náà ti tàn níbẹ̀.
Yes, ibi tí mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní gbòòrò láàrin gbòòrò ibi tí mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ láti bí 3 months ní oṣù kẹfẹ́ rárá.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀nà ẹ̀ṣẹ́gun ni for the super chat. Wow, 1 month. So tó bá síná definitely àwọn èèyàn lè mọ tó ń lọ. Ebi dẹ̀ wà nílùú.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dúgbọ̀n nǹkan tí mò ń sọ sẹ́ ibi tí mo ti ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó ti lé ní 3 months tí wọ́n ti tọ́ inú ti tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́dún yìí rárá. Láàrin gbòòrò dẹ̀ ni àárín gbòòrò Abẹ́òkúta ní city.
At what point làwọn èèyàn máa wà frustrated? And that's going to be the last question. At what point then Europe àwọn èèyàn máa wà frustrated? Because I don't think people are frustrated at the moment now. At what point then if you pay bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ tẹ́ ń wò àwọn èèyàn máa wà frustrated? At what point?
Ṣé àbá nǹkan tèmi máa ń sọ fún èèyàn wa tó bá sọ pé kìnìún kan wọ́n èmi tún bá wọn pẹ̀lú òkú wọn sí ni.
Okay.
Torí tára ẹ bá ní gbogbo àtó stage kan kò sẹ́ni máa kó aká tó bọ́ sí títì fún ara wa. Ara yóò tí ní wá tó àṣìrọ́gbọ́ ẹ̀dá.
Àṣìrọ́gbọ́ ẹ̀dá.
Ẹ̀yin sì ń gbé gàrí lẹ̀ àjọ mú èmi sì ń gbé ẹ̀bà lẹ̀ ẹ̀yin rọbẹ̀ àṣìrídá. Nígbà tó bá di pé ààrẹ bàyẹn jẹ mọ́ àárọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àmọ́ ààrẹ gàrí ike gàrí sì is 1,002. Ike gàrí is 1,002 ike gàrí tó 70 naira 60 naira.
Yeah. Okay.
Ọ̀ya.
Ọ̀dà ẹ ṣe gan ni brother mi ẹ bá ń kíyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run ní febi pa wá but definitely ebi ti ń pa wá so ẹsẹ̀ ní kí n máa sọ pé Ọlọ́run ní febi pa wá ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè nọ́mbà yẹn ó jẹ́ kí n pin ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tí mo lẹ́yìn ẹ bá ju studio number síta +44 74 0440 5917 brother mi kan ní mo tẹ́ ń sọ Odili báwo ni Canada brother mi ṣàlàfíà lọ wà mo kí Mr. Fẹ́mi Àkànbí brother Madegboyega ní you don't remember me again mo ṣe ní remember yín tí bàṣà ti sọ pé mo fẹ́ gbé wọ London torí èmi ò mọ bẹ́yàn kan ṣe fẹ́ wọ London èmi ò ṣe visa so and I say that all the time apart from that any other thing tíyàn bá ń bá mi discuss I discuss with so many people almost on a daily basis mo kí ìyàwó Caroline Ashiro mo kí Colitech báwo ni àlàáfíà Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀nà ní Dr. Sunday Adeyemo Igboho-Òòṣà akọni ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. There's been a lot happening in Nigeria in the last 24 hours. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ lọ báyìí ká lọ gbọ́ tí sister àtọ́nà wà interested in the car ẹ bá reach out to me we can link you with that caller. Okay nọ́mbà tó ń pè láti inú UK mi ló ti ń pè ẹja gbọ́n táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bá sọ. Hello. Ẹ máa kálẹ̀ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àwa ni ẹ sà.
Mo kàn fẹ́ fi kún nǹkan tí màá yẹn sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀. Máa tí wọ́n pè tán nípa mọ́tò yẹn. Mọ́tò lọ́wọ́ yìí sí lóòótọ́ it's like ×3 ×2 nísìn.
Okay.
Láti fún customer ní price gbàgbàgbà mi ó ń dẹ́rù bá fún ara wa.
Okay.
And Euro Micra tó ń sọ.
Yeah.
It is true.
Okay. I'm going to put the number out in a minute. Okay.
The worst of it is a truck to be a business. Around truck you go to be a business that will be 7 million.
Yeah.
You see, I saw it could be 70 million for now.
Wow.
But Jonathan one there, around truck here, I saw 350 for duty.
Okay.
But people are really want to go so one. That's if he Silu.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the 750?
Okay.
This is 1.7 and láti clear láti gbàgbà dancing.
Ìyẹn láti ṣe clearing.
Láti gbàgbà láti clearing àtọ̀.
Wow.
Láti any Europeans náà wọ́n ti fowó kó ship bí almost 4 times láàrin ọdún méjì. Owó àti gbé mọ́tò every trailer àti ṣebẹ̀ 3 years ago there is some duty trailer láti UK. Like £6,000.
Okay.
Trailer. The boys talk about 10,000, over 10,000 pounds now. And they bail out anybody. Wow. They do to work immediately. They do clear. He just like for the past year now, me can single cook. I then some staff. I then brown.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà lábúrò tẹ́ ń ṣe business ẹ máa ń substitute based on iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ń ṣe níbi bá pé we always see Nigeria as a marketplace. I mean about 10, 20, 30 years ago ìyẹn ni gbogbo a ṣe ń pump owó lọ síbẹ̀ pé a lè sáré rí return kékeré kan bó tẹ̀ padà wá bóyá mo fẹ́ kọ́lé ni mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan kan ni a kàn pump owó yẹn lọ síbẹ̀. At what point lẹ máa get frustrated? Even though you are operating from here, you are making pounds here, which is a lot of money, but owó yẹn ò easy náà láti rí. Even if ẹ bá tẹ̀ máa ya náà ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ ni, tó bá tẹ̀ ẹ máa gbé lórí mortgage náà ni. But at what point are you gonna say, bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí, I know you might not say straight away because ẹ tó bá Yorùbá ló ń ṣe business. My mom has been doing business kó tó bí mi, and I was born in the 1970s. Mom sì mi ti ń ṣe business kó tó bí mi, and I'm 40 plus. So we always give a trial. Even though with the issue to one Nigeria, I want to rọ́jú, but at what point lẹ máa wò pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí, because it is not likely to get back. Even though Tinubu says ká fún òun ní time, ó ti fẹ́ ṣe 1 year tán, ká fún ní time, by next year we will start seeing a result. But at what point lẹ́yìn fi pé bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí, ṣé mo lè sustain ẹ̀ mọ́ ṣá?
To be honest, I mean, anything for last year now, I can't continue that way. Gbogbo capital wa Nigeria ló wà sí. But
ṣe ní stock lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ṣe náà wọn stock because stock yẹn lè ṣe ń try láti push but ẹ rà kún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ rà kún for now kò sí gbàtà arájà lọ lé ìṣòro bíi 700 táwa fẹ́ gba owó padà wálé síbi ní 2000 plus.
Okay.
Ṣé ni pé ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀nà ń jì síra wọn.
So it's
Capstar Nissan Capstar.
Yeah, mo rántí Capstar yẹn popular gan nígbà yẹn. Capstar àwọn èèyàn bá ti pè wọ́n ní Capstar.
Nísìnyí Capstar ṣe drop close to 6 million now.
Láti 3 million ó ti lọ sí 6 million.
Yes. Àti sọ fún customer pé tí customer wa mú wálé ní tó bá $2 tí pounds ló ń lò òkè. Pounds yẹn náà lè máa fi ṣírò nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dàbí àwọn Turkey náà ní inflation wọn ti wà ní 100%. No, well, about almost 100%. About roughly about that, yeah. Inflation Turkey. I want it till that stage yet, but Turkey why a little bit bouncing because even though inflation ó ti ń bloat out, ó ti ní àwọn ọmọ ìlú lára, but what it explode because one needs a bit of reserve. Their country has been well developed to some extent. Àwọn èèyàn sì ń lọ síbẹ̀ lọ ṣe holiday. Àwa ní sàárẹ̀ ni wá ṣe holiday, ààrẹ ni bá wa ṣe business. So ó máa tètè ní ripple effect. If I'm right, Abi.
Yeah, you're right.
That is what I keep telling people. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè tá a bá ní àwọn èèyàn wá fọ́ọ̀lì dẹ́ máa ní àbọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi sì wà náà àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ àlùmọ̀rúfù náà àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ alájà ẹlẹ́hà àwọn orí kìíní kan. But in the nutshell we are expecting other countries kọ́ máa wá holiday lọ́dọ̀ tiwa different people. Kí lẹ rò pé why are people not coming to Nigeria for holiday?
Nọ́mbà tó ti wà lórí wa náà ni brother mi nọ́mbà tó ti wà lórí wa ni nítorí bá bá ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì sí ìlú bò ló ń lọ ọmọ àlùkò tútù sọ ni ṣé mo orúkọ ẹ ti stain ọmọ lọ́dún ẹ̀mejì lọ́dún ó di stain kọ́lọ́ ṣàánú wa bẹ́ẹ̀
Insecurity.
ọmọ mi tí máa fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ mi wálé sí ìyá ọmọ abéèrè lọ́wọ́ mi ṣé ọmọ òun ṣe ètò kó wọn wálé. Wàláì mo fọlọ́ ọba ṣe lẹ́rìí.
Just
ó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé ṣé ìlú wa safe. Ẹ wo gbà tí Ukraine ń jà pẹ̀lú Russia náà tí UK fẹ́ máa bẹ́ gbẹ́nu sí wọn pé ó fẹ́ dá sí. Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó mi ní tí UK bá dá sí èmi ń lọlé o. Ó ló dàbọ̀ mo ní tí mo lè kọ́ ọmọ mi lọ ó ló dàbọ̀ tí má ti mọ̀ ó dàbọ̀. He just say very.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún because as a diaspora we're expecting to do our best. Even your self-determination kuro, like I said, at some point we are all trying to do our best. To buy shop and to we wanted the best out of the country, but does the country want the best for us?
To be honest, we don't know that way because
possible. I don't think so. Possible. It is a thing one.
The same routine in Nigeria, Emari Koko Shisha better shit, Emari better something to do every week.
Yeah, come on, Sonny. Only I travel with my daughter to Lagos and they almost kidnapped a child who was tied to my hand. God bless the little Mary. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àti gbọ́ nípa Benue àti Kaduna tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá again. Do you think that is again another gimmicks to destabilize the government? We saw this happen during the Chibok girl with Jonathan. Kí lẹ̀yin rò from these two major incidents?
Our people that are multi.
Mo kí ọmọlúwàbí apẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀ka lẹ́mà. Wọ́n ṣèkà fún wa. We need to get that window shut out. Open this door. So in terms suspect ni pé is a yeah Mungosa. No, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Hello, the number sorry, Koikimedia Oduduwa. It is the King AY.
We go a long way to go, but
okay. Thank you so much. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń ṣòwò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nílé ẹ pè wọlé ṣé òwò yín lọ sókè àbò ń lọ sílẹ̀ kí ni ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀ ń rí? Is the business going up? Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, Mrs. Cherry, thank you so much for joining us. Mo kí bàbá wa Tajudeen alówó ńlé Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká máa lówó ńlé torí bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí owó tíyàn bá kó sílé gan ti fẹ́ ná tán. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Wọ́n ní Yaya country called Nigeria. Nigeria is a capital zoo. Ẹ kálẹ́ brother mẹ́gbọ́n sókè. Wọ́n náà wọ́n níná ní Ogun State. Brother wa kan ni ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn ò níná ní Ogun State. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ from the perspective of business and everything happening in the current state of Nigeria, and many diaspora are now getting concerned and getting worried. Bishop Adesina, our money man, mo kí Paul. Brother mi, ẹ má yẹ kí n dá yín dúró, ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Ẹ kálẹ́ Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ kálẹ́.
Ọkùnrin ní ọwọ́.
Àmín.
Èmi á gùn.
Ṣèdùmarè.
Jẹ́ ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn yẹn àti mo jẹ́ ìṣìlẹ̀ understand ẹni tó wà ní Nàìjíríà lábẹ́kúta tó lòun ṣe car business. But irú ẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣe pé máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Àwọn èèyàn take you serious. Alẹ́ gbé obìnrin méjì mẹ́ta tí wọ́n ṣí ọyàn sílẹ̀ nísìn lọ́kọ̀ wọ brand nìkan.
Ìgboro máa dàrú. Àwọn èèyàn nínú kankan mọ̀. Mo kí ẹ láti Russia, my brother. Should I throw my hand down?
Whoever is living in abroad, whether America, UK, or whatever, tó dẹ̀ ń ṣòwò foreign exchange business. Tó dẹ̀ tún ṣì ń kó owó lórí mọ́tò in the last 1.5 years. Then irú ẹni yẹn, he has himself to blame. Yes, because you guys, Mayegun, ẹ ti sọ fún wa ewu tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà, ẹ ti ń pariwo. So I'm very surprised irú máa yìí tó láwọn ń gbé labroad tó ń sọ wípé èèyàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn wípé dọ́tà ni ò fẹ́ kọ́ mọ́ pé ìlú tó bá ti ní insecurity. Tí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́tí tẹ́yìn irú ẹ̀yìn àti Mayegun ti ń pariwo for that long. Definitely a máa ní economic problem.
Mr. Kabir Ọlátóyè Kábọ̀mà wọ́n ní kò síná l'Abuja. L'Abuja.
Mo make àwọn drastic decision kan in my life is as a result of nǹkan program yẹn àti Mayegun ni mo fi make àwọn tí very tough decision but torí program yẹn tí mo ń gbọ́ àti ti Mayegun ni mo ṣe mọ̀ pé decision yẹn is the right decision tí bá ṣe. Mo lè ṣe.
Okay.
Mo ní àbúrò kan ní Nàìjíríà.
Ìyá mi beauty àmọ̀ pé kálẹ̀ mọ̀.
Over a year now. I told him over a year that he's selling car, he's into car business. He lives in Nigeria. I said, don't buy any car for now.
Okay.
Change all your money to dollars.
So what dáyín lóhùn sábà wọn dáyàn lóhùn.
No, he never.
Àwọn dáyàn lóhùn.
Ìfọ̀yẹ́ bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Oh, mi ní because ó ṣorí kúkú kò listen.
Okay.
Oh, you can change your money to pounds or dollars.
Okay.
Then get into another business. Tó yẹ pé
oúnjẹ ẹnu tẹnu oúnjẹ o ò lè short but the major owó tó fi capital ẹ̀ gangan má ra mọ́tò mọ́ ìwẹ́ntà ẹ̀ tó lọ ra mọ́tò ìgbà tó bá clear mọ́tò ìbá 1.6 million mi ló ṣì wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ and that 1.6 million was when naira was 900 naira. Now tó bá fún mi 1.6 million yẹn padà sí is useless.
It's useless.
Yes, most of them advise him don't put your money on car business for now.
Okay.
Because naira is going to fall drastically.
And it is actually falling. I mean, you know, today is still about 2,040 naira, somewhere around there.
900 then, 900 to 900 naira to £1.
Mokia Mutiu Adeyemi.
But listen, go ahead, go to ra àwọn mọ́tò yẹn. Ìgbà tó ra mọ́tò yẹn l'Amẹ́ríkà, ó ra mọ́tò bíi mẹ́rin. Ó kú sọ́nà ó fẹ́ clear. Mo ní owó tí mo yá. If I wait ju 1.6 lọ, ó sọ níbẹ̀ kú 1.6 ni. But now, the same kò tí ì 1.6 ẹ̀ fi ó pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ data.
Okay.
Now, mo ti yá ní 1.6 owó yẹn 1.6 yẹn látàrí 900 tó bá kú mi lọ láǹsìn. The money has no value.
No value.
Because naira ló máa sanwó fún mi kò ní sanwó fún mi in pounds.
Okay.
So àwọn tó bá ń complain tó ń gbé labroad tó bá ń complain pé àwọn attach lọ kó owó lórí ọjà in the last over 1 year 1.5 years despite gbogbo ariwo tá à ń pa wípé the country is going down the drain the central is no more holding but listen yes atara program yẹn àti tí máa yẹ ni mo ti learn àwọn kankan wípé what is going to happen. So also ní kò sí kíní láyé Buhari ayé Buhari náà wọ́n kidnap sábọn ṣe Dubai lọ́gán láyé Buhari.
Okay. Ekaleyami Bita
the time of Buhari is even worse than this.
Okay.
It's not because they don't want Tinubu to survive. No, they've already told Tinubu that Tinubu, these people, they just want to spend your money. Oh, lè rí ṣe. Ọ̀nà tó máa lọ ní ọ̀nà Yorùbá nation yìí ni kò jẹ́ ká fókọ̀sì dé.
Okay.
Àwọn people yìí kàn máa sọ ẹlẹ́nu wọn kàn fẹ́ ẹ̀náwó ẹni. So ìtàn tẹ́ni ẹ̀ ń sọ pé wọn ò fẹ́ kó rí ṣe ní wọn ṣe báyìí láyé wọn ṣe kú ayé Buhari they did more than this during the Buhari time. Then ẹ wo àwọn
Mr. Jimmy, net electrical, no light also in Alakia area, ní Ìbàdàn. Wọ́n ní kò sí iná ní Alakia ní Ìbàdàn.
Of course, it's a blackout now. Àwọn yẹ̀yẹ́ celebrity tààlà ni. Look at that lady that came from America.
Tony Yoruba ṣe kinní kan, mo tẹ̀tí ráyè tiẹ̀, I posted it here. Yeah, Oni Yoruba, mo bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, but I posted it on my timeline. Yeah, you're right.
Yoruba mo fi ló gbé jáde náà. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń ṣàtà, bó ṣe ń fẹnu ṣàtà Yorùbá ní orí Channel TV.
Ó ní tó bá possible gan ká dish Yorùbá ká máa sọ English. Mo rí rẹ́rì. Mr. Bamidele Ali ẹ̀ka lẹ́sà.
Ọmọ àlè.
Okay.
Èyí tó pèrè náà ní àbúrò Fáyọ̀ṣe. Ìyẹn náà máa ìdá wọn
àwọn èèyàn wà relevant. Àwọn èèyàn náà dẹ́gbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn èèyàn wà relevant. It's just ọkàn jà ń talk ni because àwọn yẹn ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn yẹn brother mi ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn Fáyọ̀ṣe yẹn àwọn àbúrò Fáyọ̀ṣe ìgbìnì kan. We know that I mean tí èmi náà bá fẹ́ mo máa ń sọ tí bá fẹ́ make owó nígbà tí mo mọ Fáyọ̀ṣe gbà tí Akérédolú wà níbẹ̀. So ẹ lè expect pé Fáyọ̀ṣe fún àbúrò ẹ̀ lówó nígbà tó wà in government ó make owó náà. So only property bí méjì mẹ́ta l'Abuja. So but kò lè possible because wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀fọ́ ọmọ Ganduje ọmọ ẹ̀ Tinubu ṣe fi jẹ oyè kan ni ó wà lórí social media. Gandu dollar Gandu Ole, former governor of Kano State, the Fulani. So all these, so Fayose can be, Fayose brother can be only máa sọ̀rọ̀ because ó jẹ lára ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ jẹ́ governor. And Nigeria is not going to probe any one of them because pàdípàdé ni gbogbo wọn. Tinubu gan tó kàn probe Emefiele ó fọ́jì 6.5 million gbogbo yẹn is just for Nigerians to calm down pé àwọn ṣiṣẹ́. But tí Tinubu bá fẹ́ gbé èèyàn kó kọ́kọ́ gbé Buhari dead or alive kọ́ tì mọ́lé Because Buhari gangan lè kọ́ tìmọ́lé náà ṣòwò rẹ̀ tó ban tó jẹ́ kó travel for 5 years. He's on his way to America now. So Tinubu is not going to do anything when it comes to corruption. Party government, bẹ́ẹ̀ni Mr. Buju, fẹ́lá ti fi kọrin na party government because òun touch Emefiele. Ta ló fún Emefiele ní access tó fi ń ṣe tó ń ṣe yẹn tó bá ń ṣe pé so gbogbo tí Tinubu ṣe yẹn is just another rhetorics. So in that suggesting the diaspora that are still investing at home should think about it now before it is too late.
Yes, because it hasn't got to the finance. The money is still going to 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 K.
Yeah, because
the Venezuela.
We keep borrowing. Then for foreign tourism, is part of the reason the economy to boost the economy.
Which is why Turkey is still bouncing a little bit, even though Turkey has gone into a serious problem. But there's still inflow of tourists going into Turkey. And the reason for that is Turkey has been able to invest in a lot of infrastructures from their security. They have a lot of problems with terrorists as well, but they've been able to curb it down. Yet they are currently in inflation. And I mean, I was monitoring that. I do follow Steve Hank on Twitter. And as at yesterday, Steve Hank was still saying that Turkey inflation is probably about so if Turkey inflation is still bouncing, let me look at that. Even UK, no, Egypt is not a problem already anyway. So, but Turkey, Turkey. As we speak right now, IMF and all these World Bank, they are criminals. When you follow them, they will kill your economy and they will also Nigeria 8 hours ago. Wow, which is very good. Steve Hank, and I'm going to retweet that for those of you that are following me, and I hope many people are following me on Twitter. Only today, which is 8 hours ago, I measure Nigeria inflation at a pushing 113%, 3.8x higher than the rubbish official rate. Only the rubbish official rate. The central bank governor OLAYOMI KOIKI is flying blind. Inflation is soaring and the naira is tanking. Wow. Inflation is now 113% high, 3.8 times higher than the rubbish official rate. Mr. Bamidele Aliuni, invest in Nigeria now. Anyone have to think about it, not easy. City boy, Mokinyi, Konje City boy, Tinubu. So it seems that as we're saying that, Kalawoti, Turkey, the reason why Turkey is still bouncing is because of the influx of many tourists that are still traveling down there on a daily basis.
Turkey is part of Europe.
Yes.
Let's check it. Namibia, Rwanda, one other country in Africa. Those three countries, terrorist tourism of Ingbera. Yeah, 3 countries in Africa: Namibia, Rwanda, and one other country. Because people have found one flogging, foreign guinea, one they're coming in. But Nigeria had infrastructure, no insecurity.
Yeah. And all these latest terrorist attacks to shell in the last 24 hours in Benue and also in Kaduna is also going to continue to create problems for the country, because nobody comes to a country where there is a lot of insecurity. Everybody will run away from such a country because there's no point coming there.
Mr. Koiki, let me tell you something. In 2014, during the Jonathan Goodluck era, the Chibok situation was orchestrated by this current vice president,
Shetima.
APC, the Chibok. So they quickly ran to America to go and report in America that the country is no more safe for the kidnapping. And they had the people behind this APC party. They are the people behind in order to destabilize Jonathan Goodluck government. They are the one that orchestrated the Chibok kidnapping. It's APC. So what is happening now is what they Because what goes round comes round. Yes. What goes round comes around. They've been doing
so it is not likely that our debt is going to go down. It will continue to grow because we are not.
We're still going to 5,000 naira per $1 per 1 to 1 pound.
Okay, I found the Turkey one. Turkey new CBRT government is asleep at the wheel. Turkey money supply continue to surge at 64%. As night follows day, today I measure inflation in Turkey at a pushing 73%. Yami Abose de Rachel Ekalema.
So if people should continue listening to your program and to Mayegun and other West, because so you people are the one that can tell us the truth. Because if you're in Nigeria, you won't be able to be doing all this. They will be threatening your life.
Okay.
But because you're in diaspora, that's why you are able to do all these things.
Yes.
You won't be able to do it. I didn't mean you live in Nigeria. Imagine that Rufai Husseini. He couldn't. The guy
it is AY King. Yeah. All right. She gonna brother me. Their perspective. It's all about the diaspora and those of you at home as we continue. Bishop, ẹ jẹ́ kí n override tí kọ̀gbọ́ kí correspondent wa ní Ondo kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní brief. Màá come back sí Bishop because Bishop was talking about the money last year. Mo rántí nígbà tí mo gbé Bishop wá sórí Star Radio Naija Voices and we were discussing all these, but unfortunately many people did not listen to protect their money. This is not the time you play with your money, you protect that money. It is King AY, I'm calling you. It seems that you're not coming through. Okay, Bones, okay, that's another our reporter from Ondo State. I'm gonna kick off a very bad Kimberland question. Go to the pool of Master to face of ní Ondo ní alẹ́. Kí ni current situation pẹ̀lú state Ondo State, because Ondo wà lára border town we are worried about in terms of insecurity. Keredolo sí níbẹ̀ mọ́, but our governor ayé tiwa òun ló wà ńbẹ̀. Moki Iyami, Mrs. Cheryl have given us 5 or 6 euro. Thank you so much for the contribution for the super chat. Thank you so much. What is the current situation in Ondo State? Then there's a lot of feed coming back.
Thank you so very much.
Need Oyinbo Yoruba ní kẹ́sọ́ ẹ̀sọ́ Yorùbá tiwa Yorùbá ní ká fẹ́ gbọ́ àgbóyìnbó níwà ẹ bá sọ Yorùbá sà. Ẹgbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín. Àdúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́ tó jọba ń rọ̀ ìtura nìyẹn.
Tí mo kàn lè sọ àdẹ́kẹ̀rẹ́ report mo lè give nípa Ondo State for now ni pé anyway the present governors of Ondo State. Hello sir, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Màá gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ ẹ lọ.
Okay. Anyway, the present governor of Ondo State, Governor Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa, I can say that try. They follow what the state governors of Akeredolu, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, anyway, as I said, it's trying because all the projects that the government of Oluwarotimi Akeredolu that doing continue the project. And then even to those contractors that all of them they should go back to the project that they are doing. So and then the project is moving on. So and then about the hardship of the hardship of Nigeria, what's going on in Nigeria? Yeah, everything is hard. Price of food, building materials, everything was so very high. We have the high price of things that's very difficult for the people of Ondo State. That's very difficult for the people of Ondo State to that
wọ́n lè avoid. Very high, right, very high. I remember yesterday when I want to go.
Àní ẹ bá wa sọ Yorùbá sẹ́ alàgbà. Òyìnbó tẹ́ ń sọ ìbí mo ti ní kẹ́ sọ Yorùbá kí ló dé tọ́tẹ́ tó ìbí nǹkan ti bá ní kẹ́ sọ ní kẹ́ sọ ó tún dá ìfà tiwa èdè Yorùbá la fi gbọ́ ẹ bá máa sọ English á sọ English ní àwọn tí ní kò sọ Yorùbá tó tún dá ìfà ti brain mi.
Okay, sir. Yesterday lánàá nígbà tí mo fẹ́ ra epo lánàá.
Okay. Èló lepo per litre nísìn Lóńdó èló lepo per litre.
Ibi tí mo ti repo lánàá mo repo yẹn ní per litre ní 615 naira per litre.
Okay.
Mo repo lánàá.
Àgbọ̀n yẹn gbọ́n sókè.
Àwọn kan tà ní 600 and 600 naira per litre. Anyway, NNPC ò lépo, but NNPC ní Àkúrẹ́ ní Ondo State níbà NNPC wọ́n ń ta epo wọn ní 5
bọ̀wọ̀ lépo.
Tí mi wá mọ̀ bóyá the next month wọ́n máa gbé fún wọn bóyá wọ́n máa increase the price wọn because all the bofas tẹ́lẹ̀ bofas mo ti repo lánàá bofas tẹ́lẹ̀ ní 620 the bofas ti po tẹ́lẹ̀ but as at yesterday bofas ti po ní 650 naira per litre tó dẹ̀ pé àwọn ọ̀dà tó yẹ pé wọ́n lórúkọ bíi bofas tí wọ́n lórúkọ bíi bofas mo tẹ̀wé pé bofas is everywhere ní Nàìjíríà ní bofas wà tí àwọn ọ̀dà marketer tó yẹ pé wọ́n lórúkọ bíi bofas lẹ́jà fún ẹ̀ ní 660 naira 670 naira some 680 naira per litre but mi wá ní wọn bóyá tẹ́lẹ̀ bá padà rẹ̀ kúkú because there are a lot of small scale of NNPC tó yẹ pé àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n lónú ẹ̀ fún NNPC tó yẹ pé àwọn NNPC ló wọ́n operate bẹ́ẹ̀ so àwọn yẹn báyìí wọ́n tà ní 5 á lè sọ pé àwọn máa ń padà gbé fún wọn bóyá wọ́n máa increase.
Ok nípa ọ̀rọ̀ iná electricity.
Nípa ti electricity yẹn zero ní sà yẹn.
So kò síná Lóńdó state.
Even though my power bank that I'm using now, power bank tí mo ń lò báyìí is 7%. Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé àwọn ní ọ̀dọ́ ní agbègbè ọ̀dọ́ wa níbí báyìí wọ́n máa fún wa ní iná ní just òru ló máa fún wa ní iná tó bá ti mú náà yẹn wá ní tó bá ti mú wa ní 12 wọ́n mú lọ ní 4 o'clock.
Ok at least wọ́n fún yín ní window pé kẹfì charge gbogbo nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ lò.
Hello sir, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sir?
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Hello sir, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sir?
Mo ń gbọ́.
Wọ́n bá ti fún wa ní 12 òru, bá ti fún wa ní 12 òru, then after 12 òru tó bá ti 4 o'clock wọ́n máa ná ẹ̀ lọ. Kì í ṣe kó iná yẹn ò kì í ṣe pé every time like that. Bóyá ní méjì lọ́sẹ̀ àbí mẹ́ta lọ́sẹ̀. Tàbí tí a bá ní lock mẹ́ta. Hello sir.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ. Mo ṣe ń gbọ́ ẹ. Má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ ẹ sẹ́.
Okay, ṣé tí ń gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sà?
À ń gbọ́ ẹ látẹ̀ǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀, má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Okay sir, àtẹ̀yìn bóyá luckily tàbá tó wá fẹ́ fún wa nínú luckily la máa ní níbẹ̀ ní òru yẹn ni o wọ́n lè fún wa ní bóyá ẹ̀mẹ́ta lọ́sẹ̀ luckily nìyẹn ẹ̀mẹ́ta lọ́sẹ̀ ní agbègbè ibi tí àwa yẹn ìjọba so àádẹ́yà lọ́gbọ́n gbígbé ní Ondo State iná ò sí especially Àkúrẹ́ town Àkúrẹ́ tẹ̀ ní state capital of Ondo State so iná ò sí l'Àkúrẹ́ àwọn tó bá jọmọ tí wọ́n bá ń gbé l'Ondo State wọ́n bá rẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí tó máa gbọ́ mi wọ́n lè testify sí pé yes pé I'm saying the truth wípé kò sí rọ ní nǹkan tí mo sọ. Àdẹ́gbòjú bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣe ń rẹ̀ báyìí ó ti ló sà ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ ẹ, yé máa bèrè pé ṣáà ń gbọ́ ẹ, má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Hello sir, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sir?
Má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ ẹ sẹ́.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Okay sir, okay bí òjò ṣe rọ̀ ẹ́ báyìí a máa jẹ̀yà náà yẹn fún 2 weeks torí wọ́n ní àwọn nígbà máa wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n sá wáyà wọ́n máa sáwáyà pé ìgbà tí Yorùbá tó pa wáyà wọ́n tó lọ́wọ́ ìgbà kan tó jòrò àníná so bí ọ̀rọ̀ iná ṣe rí ni kò síná àárín kò síná even though all the factory tó wà ní Àkúrẹ́ all of them they use generator and then tí a bá dẹ̀ wọ́n báyìí diesel tí wọ́n price of diesel now is 1,700 naira nílé epo diesel now 1 litres of diesel is 1,700 naira.
Let's move to the food. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ oúnjẹ àti sọ̀rọ̀ epo àti sọ̀rọ̀ ná kí ni present situation àárín ọjà lóúnjẹ at least ẹ ṣáà lọ sọ́jà lọ́rọ̀ oúnjẹ in another 2-3 minutes.
Àwọn ìyẹn ọgbọ́n bàbá ó jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé low cost kan rice báyìí rice tó wà nígbà rice Congo rice that is 10 cup or 10 cup ló wà ní Congo 10 cup yẹn cup milk yẹn milk cup yẹn 10 yẹn ló wà ní Congo kan báyìí presently now tó bá fẹ́ ra foreign rice báyìí is 3,000 naira ní Congo yẹn is 3,000 naira then local rice I brought local rice yesterday. Tí mo sì lánàá local mo ra Congo kan I bought it at rate of 2,700 naira 2,600 àwọn eléyìí tó bá ti lókúta 2,080 eléyìí tó bá ti ní òkúta ní ìyẹn Nigerian rice because we have a different type of rice ìyẹn Nigerian rice eléyìí tó bá ti lókúta is 2,600 2,500 ní Congo kan which is cup mílíkì yẹn mẹ́wàá ló dẹ̀ máa wà nínú ẹ̀ so which is 2,600 2,700 eléyìí tó bá ti lókúta is 2,800 2,700.
All right. Àwọn aráàlú ní
ẹ̀wà ní Gombe yẹn báyìí is 1,700 ní Gombe.
ṣé onísùúrù Gombe tó ń sọ yẹn ṣé Gombe state àbí inú Ondo state náà ni Gombe.
Gombe ẹ̀wà
Gombe ẹ̀wà okay kòkò ṣe ń sọ pé Gombe yẹn ìyẹn máa rò pé Gombe state ló ń sọ ó yà mí gbọ́.
wọ́n máa ń pè wà yẹn wọ́n máa ń pè wà yẹn ní Gombe ni wọ́n tún máa ń pè wà yẹn wá Gombe state ló tún máa ń pè wà yẹn wá Congo is 1,700 naira then kan wọ́n pè kan ní Sokoto ìyẹn wẹ́wẹ́ ni ẹ̀wà funfun wẹ́wẹ́ ni o kì í ṣe bí ẹ̀wà funfun láwà ẹ̀wà olóyin wà ẹ̀wà pupa wà ẹ̀wà pupa wọn yẹn àwọn ẹ̀wà funfun ẹ̀wà olóyin ẹ̀ báyìí kò tẹ̀ ṣe é rà because owó ẹ̀ wọ́n kan Congo is 3,000 plus 2,000 plus ní Congo ẹ̀ so ẹ̀wà eléyìí ní Congo yẹn Sokoto wẹ́wẹ́ yẹn báyìí is 1,900 naira ni wọ́n ta Congo ẹ̀ 1,900 naira then tomatoes wọ́n gan kò sí tomatoes ju 200 naira mọ́ tomatoes bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí 500 naira ọ̀pọ̀ ata bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí 300 naira ọ̀pọ̀ tó dáadáa 200 naira mọ́.
Okay, all right. Okay, mo ń gbọ́.
ká gbé lọ síbi ẹja sà ẹja tó jẹ́ pé ẹja tó ṣìpù jù báyìí téèyàn bá fẹ́ rà òun ní panla yẹn wẹ́wẹ́ ni òun ẹ máa rí wọ́n máa yan panla yẹn ni wọ́n á yan wá friday àgbẹ̀ wọ́n máa yan tó máa gbẹ wọ́n máa yan panla yẹn tó bá tò ní mẹ́ta wọ́n máa tì ní mẹ́ta ẹ̀rí panla yẹn rà ní 300 naira 350 then ní ẹja kan náà wọ́n pẹja yẹn ní ṣáwá ẹja yẹn ní òun ló ṣìkò jù ní gbogbo ẹja téèyàn máa jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹja yẹn ọjà tó bá ṣáwá yẹn tó bá fẹ́ jẹ ṣáwá báyìí tó bá fẹ́ jẹ ṣáwá yẹn ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ látòrí 500 naira 600 wọ́n yẹn ta ṣáwá nìyẹn ìyẹn tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa súnmù yẹn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí 2,500 3,000 kò dẹ̀ tóbi dábàá dẹ̀ mú fún wọn ké súnmù yẹn súnmù dọ́tà ní 2,500 3,000 yẹn tó bá ní kàn kí wọn lè gé ní size tó bá fẹ́ gé wọn lè gé ju mẹ́rin péré ni wọ́n lè gé sí. Mẹ́rin péré ni ẹyẹ pé mẹ́rin yẹn lè máa tóbi o yẹ kókó máa tóbi wọ́n á rọ̀ pé kọ́kọ́ lè fi manage wọ́n fi jẹun so ní ti aspect yẹn ẹni yẹn sà. it's very hard. Then nípa ti building materials is very high. Building materials is very high.
Èló ni cement?
Cement now is 10,500. Our contract ní 11,000. Our contract 10,000.
But okay, all right. Nisuru. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń ṣe project in terms of àwọn tó ń kọ́lé?
Okay, sir. Nípa ti project yẹn, sir. Nípa àwọn tó ń kọ́lé báyìí, out of 100% of project, báyìí, present now, 75% of project ó ti wà pending.
75.
Yeah. That's quite high. Just 25% mo ni wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ because of the cost of the price of cement and block and yanrìn. Yanrìn 6 tire tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n jà ní 40,000 naira. 6 tire 40,000, then 10 tire wọ́n jà ní 120,000. But present now mo ṣe báyìí sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí 6 tire now is 80,000 naira. 6 tire is 80,000. Then 10 tire now is 160,000 naira. Wọ́n já 10 tire báyìí. Present now mo ṣe báyìí sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Then ní cement yẹn, so then block 6 inches now. 6 inches of block now is 700, 750. Ẹni tẹ́ bá rira lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Ṣé fẹ́ ẹyọ kan àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir, bẹ́ẹ̀ 6 inches. 700, 750. Bóyá ẹ wá rira wá lẹ́ẹ̀dì rira ní block. Ìyẹn kìí block tó wà òkè o. Kìí block tó wà òkè. Bóyá wá rira ó lẹ́ẹ̀dì rira ní 650. Naira per block. Then 9 inches now is 1,000 naira. And 1,900. 1,900. 1,900 inches. Right.
Wow.
So everything is cost. The cost you want to.
Okay.
Even though about 3 weeks ago, mo mú 5,000 naira lọ sí ọjà pé kí n lọ ra nǹkan. 5,000 naira ni mo mú lọ sọ́jà ra kóńgò ráìsì kan àti kóńgò ẹ̀wà kan 5,000 ẹ̀jọ̀. 5,000 tán kóńgò ráìsì kan àti kóńgò ẹ̀wà kan about last upper week, yeah. Last upper week, 5,000 tán.
All right.
So everything, one time we only gone seriously.
All right. Oshegoni. That is our correspondent there all the way from Ondo State. Atigbo láti correspondent wa láti Ìbàdàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ẹ jẹ́ ń lọ Ògùn State. Kí n lọ wo kí ni rìpọ́ọ̀tì láti Ògùn State. Ká gbọ́ láti Ògùn State náà ká tó máa pe Bishop. So Bishop àwa fún wa ní a bit of understanding reason tí gbogbo kìíní ṣe ń bloat out. Ẹ gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n ní Ondo State 75% project is now on standstill. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí Ògùn State. Ó yá ẹ fún wa ní report láti Ògùn State briefly for 10 minutes.
Like olórí pushon àwọn pépè báyìí olórí pushon wọn báyìí Ọlọ́run òṣìṣẹ́ kò tí kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀rú bá ẹ̀kọ́ tiẹ̀ dàbí ọ̀pọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ rí yàmàyàmà ni I don't even understand ó wà frustrating everywhere is just frustrating. Meanwhile ẹ̀kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ náà yẹ kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀
slow down a little bit.
Brain ènìyàn kan kó tẹ̀ tó máa tó ẹ̀ brain ènìyàn máa tó ẹ̀ iná problem iná ó jẹ́ kí brain ènìyàn tó máa brain in drip sweat in drip lórí brain ènìyàn concerning the space. Tó bá tó wọ́n lè mú lọ́wọ́ fún 2 hours wọ́n máa mú lọ́wọ́ ó tún kí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ ní the last 2 or 3 weeks now àkókò tó ṣẹlẹ̀ we had on someone who I manipulation that's the own problem. Why man parrots in 1 year? I'm not using paper to pen, but the document you must send there and everything without the lies that day. Cause of coffee a day. Now here is everybody now on a swing people so single people are just begging out the ballot dancing and Alela wa máa ń ṣe ìjọba tó dáńsì ìmọ̀ràn wọn máa sáré tẹ̀lé pé please, brother, please. What do I say English though? Brother, please, just give me. I swear to God.
Come on,
people are subjected to suffering. Untold hardship don't ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ló ṣe gé àwọn tó wà lóko bó ṣe máa ń jealous àwọn yẹn gan máa ń jealous wọn pé àwọn ewé ṣì máa ní bí àkókò yá nǹkan wọn máa ń jẹ wọn máa ló pọ̀ táwọn pẹ̀lú.
All right, in the midst of all this pressure, báwo làwọn aráàlú kí ni respond wọn, because it seems that nobody's coming out, where everybody who are comfortable ni. That's why they're not coming out. I don't know. Muki Mr. Said, Itomola, Muki Mr. Latif, Olamidele, Ladelaja, Adewale, Muki our first bank, Eshegoni, Muki Wetendara, Muki Bomi, Mr. Fab, Mr. K. Mike, Muki. I want your jade. So that means Goya pressure, T were enough for people to come out. People are not coming out. Muki our Ireti. Okay, pressure wà báwọn èèyàn kọ jáde.
tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n wà intimidated gan lórí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ máa rí sí pé gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní.
wọ́n wà intimidated. Okay.
wọ́n tún dúró de àwọn tí ó máa trigger kí ni ẹ̀ táwọn náà máa fi join. ẹ bá rí pé wọ́n ṣe looting káàkiri ní northern Nigeria lọ́wọ́ last week àti last week and everything. ní ọ̀dẹ̀ tí mo kọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀ náà Lagos ti yọ àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti táyé jáde ọtí kódà. I'm even close to Lagos here. I'm close to Bola. They are already patrolling everywhere, every year and there in every mall. Shopping malls.
Okay, so one more ọlọ́pàá síta láti fi intimidate aráàlú, just like gbà tí Sowore kọjá lágbẹ́ EFCC. Wọ́n bí pé kí ló tó fi ya picture EFCC, a public institution.
There we kill anybody in Lagos. In Lagos, our RRS, Mama Koya, that's what they do in Lagos. That's why people in Lagos they are audited. But just by that, ask Oloshima Funi solution on Komachano, that's the language that coming out. But people are on the mango, and Tomako, Tomako front, and got too much to what young Yoshima one. So what I got protected in Lagos to go that economy, well, to watch out our
all right. But NLC that's Bola or Tinubu, so what they call off strike. So there won't be any more strike because Tinubu has already paid the bribe for the NLC. So nobody's expected to come out because NLC is not going to give the directive. All right. Thanks so much. That is our correspondent as well, all the way in Ogun State. We've listened to 3 of them. Let's go straight to Ekiti. Kalogbo correspondents were not linked to them. Bishop, I'll call you back after that. I just want to get a gauge of all the 4 states in Yoruba land. Go ahead. Efwani, the update from Ekiti State.
First, Ekito one update kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Ekiti. Nǹkan tí mi bá kọ́ wò pé káwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ṣe. Bóyá àwọn olówó wa tabari tó bá ń kọ́ lílí site this time around bóyá ká lọ máa nà wọ́n mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ because really understand kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n nílùú yìí ló jẹjẹ mọ́ ibi tí fẹ́ẹ́ ń nà wá pa sínú yàrá kò yí wa mọ́ bá ṣe yẹ kán tábà máa fi kówó ojú papọ̀ at the end of the day 3,000 5,000 tàbá rí kò tó ṣe anything. So we are afraid of. So that padà sórí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ presently ní Ekiti. Everything wọ́n. Rice wọ́n. Cement wọ́n. Gbogbo nǹkan ló wọ́n. Kò dẹ̀ wá yé wa mọ́. Nǹkan tá a máa jẹ mọ́. Èyí bábá bá rí nǹkan tó wá worse jù l'Ekiti presently ní pé wọn ti ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí àgbẹ̀ wo ló mọ́ rárá náà wọ́n fún ọ̀tún lẹ́sẹ̀ pé ọba kan tí mi ní dárúkọ yẹn ó pe èèyàn kan lé ẹgbẹ́ wa ní ọjọ́ wo nìyẹn ó ní láti sọ fún ó ní wọn tẹ̀ jí kára ìlú tiẹ̀ wọnú okùn mọ́ rárá náà.
Ok, àwọn wo ni wọ́n jẹ́ ní sùúrù àwọn wo ni wọ́n jẹ́ kára ìlú wọnú oko.
Àwọn Fúlàní ò jẹ́ kí àwọn ará ìlú wọnú oko mọ́. ojú ọ̀rọ̀ náà ti ń dá wọn padà sí wọn ẹgbà kan wọ̀ fún mọ́.
Wow, that is interesting. So aráàlú tó fẹ́ lọ sí oko ẹ̀ láti lọ dáko ṣé tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀ ń lọ sóko tó ń pa wọ́n nísìnyí wọ́n tẹ̀ lè dóko mọ́ báyìí lẹ́ ń sọ.
Wọn ò tiẹ̀ lè dóko mọ́ sí wọn ò lè dóko mọ́ kò sẹ́ni bó tó lè dóko mọ́ báyìí lẹ́kìtì báyìí ó ti sún wa.
So kí ni gọ́vnà ṣe ìyẹn bàbá wa Adé kí lórúkọ gọ́vnà Èkìtì state náà? What's the governor kí lórúkọ gọ́vnà Èkìtì state?
Oyèbánjí báwo.
So what is this governor doing? What are they doing?
Currently, the last time tí ọ̀rọ̀ ìpè wọn pa ọba tó ṣe gómìnà gbé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀.
Okay.
Ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ọgbọ́n orí ti tèmi, èmi rí pé nǹkan ti wọ́ wá láti àtẹ̀yìnwá.
Okay.
Tó fi dà pé àti pé àwọn ará ibi báyìí wọ́n ní bàbá nígbẹ́jọ́ tó pé kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ẹnì ẹ̀kọ́ lè dá ṣe. Kò ń ṣe iṣẹ́ tí ẹnì ẹ̀kọ́ lè dá ṣe rárá. Nǹkan tí wọ́n wá láti àtẹ̀yìnwá àti gómìnà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì tó ti ń sọ pé kí gbóhùn máa fọ́ àwọn Fúlàní nílẹ̀.
Okay.
Ní ìgbà tí ẹni tó dẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ pẹ́sẹ́lẹ̀ náà tó ti débẹ̀ àti ìgbọ́ kó sọ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Even nígbà tó fi pa àwọn ọba yẹn ó ní láti tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn ọba tó kù pé ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà yẹn kábíyèsí ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe tí àwọn bàbá wa ń ṣe láti jọ́ ó tún jáde lé àti ẹnu gómìnà bẹ́ẹ̀ wípé ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí ẹ̀yin náà ti sùn. So tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gómìnà táwa nílé Èkìtì pẹ̀lẹ́lẹ̀ náà àwọn olóṣèlú kò jẹ́ kó bí àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ tí ẹ bá ṣiṣẹ́ a gbọ́dọ̀ máa sọ wípé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti ìgbà tó ti débẹ̀ kò sí ẹ̀ka tí ò touch. Nípa security ní nípa everything ní but a rí wípé nǹkan ti wọ́ wá láti àtẹ̀yìn.
Okay.
Because kò sí ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀kan báyìí tó ti expect pé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀ wá ṣe gómìnà Èkìtì. Nígbà tó máa dé ó surprise everybody. Release the law for different kind of group. Ṣé pé ó surprise èèyàn campaign o but tá a bá ti rí èèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ. Nítorí pé tó bá yẹ pé Nàìjíríà work ká ní pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe wọ́n ṣe ni tó ń ṣe ojúṣe wọn. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tá a sọ pé òun fẹ́ máa agitate pé kí Nàìjíríà pín. Bọ̀ nítorí pé kò sí equal right ní Nàìjíríà ṣe pé wọ́n kàn right wa ni wọ́n right wa ni wọ́n lè tún ló ṣe wọ́n fi bí pa wá. Ìdí nìyẹn tá a fi sọ pé a fẹ́ pín. Currently náà mi ìmọ̀ pé ọmọ Yorùbá náà ṣe tó ṣe mi ìmọ̀ mọ́ ibi tí pọ̀ jù ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ̀ ṣì dákẹ́ sínú yàrá ọmọ Yorùbá wáyé tó fi jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìfẹ́ là ń sọ ọ́ dẹ̀ ṣe iṣẹ́ mọ́ wa lára ipe software and smart àwọn àánú yàrá bíbí ebi á máa pa wá àti pé ká lè lè voice out ká ṣiṣẹ́ lérí ká díù pẹ̀lú ibi tí òun tó ń bèbí pa wá yẹn àní lè ṣe. Wáyé mi ò rí lè ọ̀rẹ́ sáàdì mọ́ wáyé a lè ń pariwo láti ọdún yìí ìjọba ilé wọn ìjọba Fúlàní àjẹdà wọn lè rí àti bèbí pa wá ni kọ́ lè ráyè gba ilẹ̀ wá gbà tí ọ̀wọ́n wa bá wá nílẹ̀ wọ̀ tó àdídè ìlúkọ jẹ gbogbo ọgbọ́n tó ń dárì yẹn àwọn tí tó ń jẹ táwọn máa jẹ tó bá ti kílẹ̀ wọ́n tọ́ níwàá gbogbo alára àdẹ̀mọ́ tó wà nínú ìwé ọ́fíìsì pé ẹni tó bá jagun tó bá borí òun ló lè lù. Ṣé àwa Yorùbá leaders ṣé ẹ fẹ́ dákẹ́ nísìn wọ́n balẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ kọ́pa everybody ṣé nǹkan tẹ dúró dè nìyẹn kí ni àwọn bá ṣì ṣe by this time ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ àdídà ti sọ̀rọ̀ sọ́ba but àdídà àtútù jí wọn náà lẹ́nu jẹ́ mẹ́ta bá la tún rí àwọn ọba tó tún lọ sí redeem camp tó tún lọ ń sọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó yẹ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ́ bá ẹjọ́ gbogbo yìí kọ́ lẹ ní 5 minutes máa gbé sálọ ní mo sọ fún ọba Yorùbá wọn ní 5 minutes tó máa gbé sálọ wọn tó máa pa ogbó wá ní kì í ṣe àwa nìkan ló máa pa wọn tó máa pa ìpọ̀ nílé ìrẹsẹ̀kọ̀ dákẹ́jà ọ̀tẹ́ ìsọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n kọ̀ wá báyìí náà ṣèbí inú gbòòrò ṣèbí ojú ọ̀nà náà jẹ́ títa tákẹ́ ẹ̀yìn ọba wọ́n máa wọ pálásì wá báyìí tó bá yá wọn àwọlé wá bá wa náà ẹ bá jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa ẹ bá jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìjọba ẹ̀yìn ọba yìí ẹjọ́ ilé ti sún wa ẹjọ́ up all our six governors. Ẹjọ́ ilé ti pọ̀ ju ebi ti pọ̀ ju wọ́n ti lè di ipa wájú. Ẹ ṣe nǹkan tó tọ́ ẹjọ́. Please.
All right. Thanks so much. That is our correspondent from Ekiti State. Atigboni, our correspondent who are now Bishop Fuani brief. This program is just about 2 hours. We've done 1 hour 34 minutes, so we have about 26 minutes to play with. There's a lot of tension in the country right now. The insecurity is still bloated. We cried out 3 years ago, but maybe our people did not see it coming. Even though many people are now crying out a little bit, but I don't think they're crying out that much. Again, if you've just joined us, according to Steve Hank, Steve Hank is a professor of applied economics at Johns Hopkins. He's also a senior fellow, independent, blah, 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 forex trade. I do follow him a lot, and he talks about different countries around the world, including UK. He has actually measured Nigeria inflation at 113%. That is about 3.8, much more higher than what the government is telling us. But we have been saying this already. Bishop have joined us. Cardoso is the current central bank governor. Olugba position Emefiele. Emefiele, nígbà tó gbé lọ sí court lánàá, wọ́n ní, according to the forensic analyst, wọ́n forged $6.5 million. That is a huge amount of money, but that is just a peanut out of what Buhari stole out of Nigeria for 8 years. The Yoruba people are still sleeping, Nigerians are still sleeping, but let's listen to Bishop Additional to guide us through some of what we are witnessing. But it seems that, like I said, Nigerians are not reacting because diaspora is still blocking many of you from dying. We're giving money, 10,000 there, 100,000 there, 1 million there. And at the end of the day, I don't know how long we can do that. But the Nigeria inflation as of today stand at 113%. Okay, Bishop.
Okay. Koiki. Thank you, Eshegon. Then appreciate you and appreciate the work you're doing and the media, Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to our doorstep. And now, Nigeria is in serious crisis. And if we are looking at political crisis before, economic crisis is the worst. Economic crisis, I'm not prophesying, but the truth be told, if Tinubu is off the seat of president today, Cardoso will be facing what Emefiele is facing also.
You too. Yeah, man, about you, Bishop.
If Tinubu is off presidential seat today,
yeah,
Cardoso will be facing what Emefiele is facing presently.
Okay.
As well. Because it took just only one good step and took 10 worse steps simultaneously.
Okay.
The economy is not something you experiment with.
Okay.
There is difference between an economist and an accountant. Nigeria has been putting people that are accounting, banker, that maybe they claim to be economic or something, someone who but there is difference between going to school and knowing what you go to study, or go to school and just collect certificate. We have a lot of that among Yoruba. Just going to school to collect certificate.
Okay.
An economist, okay, an accountant can accuracy, account balance, the margin, the ledger, everything accurately. The money did not come in correct, you audit, you get the perfection. Yes, that's an accountant. Good. But an economist look at the summary of those margin, those accuracy of ledger, those amounts of inflow and outflow and everything, and look at how it affects growth. Growth. That is an economist. The only time Nigeria had an economist on seat was the time of Soludo. That Soludo.
Okay.
And the man during Obasanjo did not complete his assignment, because you will see at that time, if you remember, Nigeria was projecting to balance 1 naira to $1. And the banks were willingly matching by themselves, not forcing them. They were willingly matching by themselves to form a strong banking system for Nigeria to handle the economy. But after Obasanjo left, the Yaradua that was there to show the House of Assembly that it is a bedrock of corruption, they stopped him from fulfilling what he wants to do. They quickly remove him and put the Lamido, Sanusi Lamido and all that. Now, it is easy to destroy economy, but it is not easy to build it.
Okay.
Now, what Cardoso did, and the lie that is using to confuse the illiterates in the public offices. I call them illiterates because they don't know anything about governance and economy, and so those executive or public officers or those they appointed as ministers, whatever they tell them, they swallow it. If they know much about what is happening, there are questions they should ask those ministers or executives. And that will give direction. But they just come and give them cock and boom story, and they just swallow it, and just, so we have largely people who know nothing about governance in Nigeria, and that keeps Nigeria perpetually in problem. Now, the whole debt. I'm not talking about Nigeria owing money now. I'm talking about Central Bank of Nigeria owing the Federal Reserve of United States debt.
Okay.
Kí ẹ̀yin máa tajà náà, kẹ́nìkan máa tajà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ gbogbo yẹn jọ ń tajà ni. Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní jọ̀ọ́ sáré yá mi ní 2 naira change, mo ẹni yóò ní change, ó ti rajà lọ́wọ́ mi, fárá yá mi 2 naira kí n fi fún, tí bá ti tajà ń sìn, tí bá ti ní jẹ́ máa fún ẹ padà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ó máa yá yín. Ó máa yá yín, ẹjọ́ ta kọ̀ọ̀kan, ẹjọ́ tajà ni. Now, bí àwọn central bank ṣe láàrin ara wọn káàkiri nìyẹn, to the extent that Nigeria central bank holds $7 billion. Ó yàtọ̀ sí owó tí Nigeria lọ ń yá káàkiri o. I want you to get it clear that Nigeria is using 97% of its income to service. Ìyẹn yàtọ̀ o. Now, when Cardoso comes in, he decided to be paying this money because America shut its door to borrow any central bank dollar anymore. They've started what they call dollar recall since January 1st, 2024. Every dollar that is from America will start coming back home. No dollar is going out again. I will not like to shock you because I told you we have some partners in Federal Reserve Chicago that hint us about the next advise us and what to do. Now, even America itself, we suffer what Nigeria suffered during Emefiele very soon. When there will be total shutdown, you won't be able to withdraw your dollars. They will experience it very soon because America is trying to give out a new dollar design, and a dollar recall means all the dollars will come in and a new one will start coming out. And because of that, US have told the central bank, especially Nigeria, to pay their money, the $7 billion to pay them back. Now, since January, Cardoso has been on his feet because it is expedient if they don't want Wahala to pay that money. So they paid 2.4 billion. And because they are paying this money, that is why Naira was dropping so fast on a free fall. Because Nigeria doesn't produce dollars. It is Naira Nigeria produce. And they have to pay that dollar. They have to pay that dollar that they don't have. So the little one they have in the reserve and the little one that they have from transferring money from abroad to Nigeria, they were paying. So Naira is devaluing very fast, and there is nothing they can do about it. Now, when they now call Cardoso to House of Assembly, and they are on his neck, about the free fall of Naira, he's supposed to tell them the truth. He's supposed to tell them the truth, but he cannot open his mouth to say a lot of things because there are some of these politicians that some of those dollars they are owing is in their hand. For example, he mentioned that about 2.4 billion in the hand of he did a forensic and realized that some 2.4 billion has nothing to do with central bank at all, and they are in the hand of some of these politicians, and it was ordered from the influence from the previous government, and it goes into the hand of these politicians. And they refuse to mention some of them, but even some people have mentioned their name. They mentioned this man there, Dangote, and many others. They mentioned some of them there. But this money is in their hand, and he said he'll call them, and they've agreed. They've agreed that they will pay back. So because those ones have agreed they will pay back now, all the production that is in their hand, they started increasing price. That's why you see cement just jump from 4,500 to 10,000 within 1 month. Why? Because they have to pay the money they embezzled. And it is Nigeria that will suffer it for them. They are the one producing cement. They are the one producing spaghetti. They are the one selling sugar. They are the one doing only this person. So because the truth. So the issue is, why is he hiding the information? And why is he allowing Nigeria to suffer unnecessarily? Now, that is that. They now started looking for avenue to show that they are working. They now began to look into organizations, clamming down on organizations, closing down bureau de change. About 727 factories that produce in Nigeria closed down within January to now, within short two months. They cannot cope with because the price of fuel has gone up. And because the price of fuel has gone up, the Kenji Dam, the water that is coming from River Niger, those Niger and Burkina Faso has blocked it. Because Nigeria is now militating against them because military has taken over there. This is wrong decision again. Why will Tinubu say you want to wage war with Niger? What is the business of Nigeria with Niger? That you are interfering in interfering in their governance. So Nigeria caught light. Nigeria, apart from cutting light, Nigeria went and blocked all the border to the Niger. So it is from Niger, those Hausas, the northerners, were bringing food into Nigeria and sell. Now, the food cannot come in. That is why food becomes scarce. And prices of food gone up. Because our farmers can go to our local farm because of insecurity. And the one that they are bringing from the far Sahel, Niger, Burkina Faso, enter into the north to come and sell down there, they block the border. So that is the cause of food insecurity. The funny thing to know that this government are just experimenting, playing with you. Nigeria government, Ministry of Agriculture did not have one plot of land for cassava. Nigeria government, I'm talking about Ministry of Agriculture that is collecting money from Nigeria government every year, did not have one plot of land as a farm for cassava. Not to talk of plantain, not to talk of rice and all that. Now, my concern is, if Nigeria is not farming, who is farming in Nigeria? And why is government blocking the border to bring in food? Including semi border, you can't bring rice. And Nigeria is not producing rice. Are these people normal? I mean, Koiki, try to understand. You are not producing food. It is individual that is farming and producing food. You have no data, information about how many farmers is in Nigeria. How many of them is producing now? How many is not producing? How many have problem? How many of them have problem or not? There is nothing concern you about that. Instead, yet you block border that food should not enter. And you said that you want to promote our local. Who is the local that is producing inside? See, we have mad people. We have mad people and illiterate people in affairs of government. They just come out and bamboozle people. It's not everybody that will best suit and put on tie that know what he's doing. Are you getting me, Koiki? Yeah. So, not to deviate now. So the water that is flowing from River Niger dropped because Niger and Burkina Faso have plugged the dam. They want to produce their own electric power. Since Nigeria has cut electricity, Nigeria has cut power going to them. Okay. And that affect the power that is coming from the KG dam. And so the alternative, so there's shortage of power supply in Nigeria. So the alternative that Nigeria can use is those private companies in Niger Delta that uses gas. Okay. That uses gas to produce. Now, since fuel has gone high, gas too price has gone high. So if gas has gone high and those ones uses gas to produce electricity, price of electricity will go high. So as fuel has gone high, it affects the price of electric tariff also. Okay. So for those who are who have light, they are paying more now. But for those who did not have the network of the light service that are on the KG lane, there is darkness. Okay. That's why you see some people, go say they don't have light. Even some people in Abuja, even the Federal Capital Territory, they took light yesterday. They took light in House of Assembly today also. Imagine Nigeria National Assembly, they took light. I'm very happy when I saw them. They were using book to fund themselves. I say very good. They were legislating inside heat, no light. So they will know that they are not governing anything. Okay. So the current situation with the Benue and Kaduna attack that we saw in the last 24 hours, what is pushing that, the narrative from your own perspective? Now,
Now, Cardoso took a wrong step by clamoring on the innocent businesses, closing them down, shutting Bureau de Change, innocent finance, even the white company that came to come and meet him to negotiate business, they arrest them. And now, because of the effect of that now is that they slap them with charge 10 billion, because that's what they want. They need money, $10 billion. So they wrote many allegations against them. They allow money laundering. How will electronic transaction allow money laundering when the money that they pay in naira goes to Nigerian banks? Is the Nigerian bank not the gateway? When they pay to finance direct, they pay to Nigerian banks. It's just like a Bureau de Change. The person has a crypto, and you want to buy the crypto, you pay to his Nigerian bank, and he sells the equivalent crypto to you in the Binance account. We want to withdraw out, the same thing. You transfer your crypto to him, he pays you in the local naira account, you receive your money. So how is money laundering possible? So these are the lies they are telling the public, and they are slamming charge on Binance. Now Binance have decided to remove Nigerian naira away from the international market. Binance is the largest exchange table of currencies all around the world.
Okay.
They are like a central bank.
I have just about I have 4 minute window, and I want us to go because of the time. So I want us to quickly go straight into the security. We're going to come back again if we have the time later on, if not today, tomorrow. You know, the insecurity seems to have gone back a little bit much higher. We saw over 300 children were kidnapped from Kaduna. We saw Benue attack, about almost 40 people have been killed. I've seen the videos already. What is going on? We thought that now we have a Yoruba man there, a Yoruba military, a Yoruba security, but we are still seeing all these big Sam favor. Good evening. We are still seeing all these insecurity happening.
You see, Nigeria is like a condemned vehicle. Condemned vehicle, condemned engine, condemn tire, condemn everything, and Tinubu is like the best panel.
Okay.
When you have a condemned vehicle, condemned engine wear out, is it panel you call to beautify the vehicle? I mean, that's what Nigeria does. We live in denial. We live in denial. We live in denial. Nigeria is a Titanic that has sunk that nobody can bring up.
Okay.
Nobody can bring it up. Nobody can bring it. The same. You see, let all the ministers, let all of them be Yoruba, and because of it that they are Yoruba, you think that everything will now be okay. And no insecurity. Are we the only one in Nigeria? It's only the Yoruba in Nigeria. Why are we living in denial? And when you say we are the most educated people, I mean, so I wonder the way, especially some of Yoruba that are in diaspora. I think maybe the cold has blown into some people's brain, and they reason like a lunatic. Is that a proper way to run government? To put your ethnic group in politics because Buhari did it. Yes, he did wrong thing. Yes, must we not do the same? So if that is the path we must go, should we stay in such a country? Why can't let us split so that everybody can run his own country the way he likes? Peacefully, let us split. See, the same popo that they popo and concerning insecurity, that's the same popo they are popoing all the ministerial department. Look at the one I'm still talking about, the central bank, Adoso and Co. With all the clamor on Binance and everything. Now, see, Naira is still 1,700 Naira to $1 this morning. Is it Binance that can cause that one? Within 1 week,
They left it at 1,005. It's now 1,700. It's still falling. After that, Binance has removed Naira away from international market. Now it's not difficult. It's not difficult now for people in diaspora to buy Naira. It's not difficult. And you want to send money to Nigeria now, it's difficult for you. And people in Nigeria cannot buy dollar. People in Nigeria now, with Naira, it's difficult now to now get dollar. So they just put people in a cocoon. Something that could have assisted them. Binance is the best platform for them, that we send Naira all around the world, and Naira we continue to appreciate.
Okay.
With all the loan that Nigeria has borrowed, some loan that Buhari borrowed, Koiki, some loan that Buhari borrowed, in 50 years time now they will start to pay it. They are still on moratorium.
All right, we hope that we will have come out of that mess before that time.
They will start to be praying it. When those who commit the crime have died and go. Ṣé pèsè yẹn la fẹ́ bílẹ̀ dáwọn ọmọ wa pèsè táwọn ọmọ ọmọ kankan gbà, and they will claim that so far you are claiming Nigeria, you are claiming the BC.
All right.
And you must pay it.
All right.
You will pay it. You pay it with indirect tax. You pay it on devaluation of your Naira. You pay it. Why do we want to keep such a debtful country?
All right, thanks so much, Bishop. Because of the time, I'm just getting another break.
So people should not be surprised that the economy is down. It must be down. People should not be surprised things are expensive, no food. It will be like that. You don't know what's happening. Why do you? Bible ní pé ṣá lè máa gbé nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ káníkórì ọ̀fẹ́ kó máa pọ̀ sí. You see that the farmer is not farming. They're killing people every day. You see that the border is closed, and you want that food will abound and food will be plenty. What kind of sense do we have? What kind of brain?
All right. Thank you so much, Bishop.
Thank you.
Because of my time, I gotta go now. I'm just getting another from the Daily Trust. Terrorists break into Kaduna Mosque, gun down worshippers 26 minutes ago. This is coming from the Daily Trust. At least 2 worshippers were killed during the Friday prayer at Angoa Mekara under Kawakasa community in Benin Gwari. That Benin Gwari seems to be an hotbed rather for the terrorists. I'm not too sure why security personnel that threaten Nigerians like this doesn't go there and try to protect the innocent Nigerians. I'm going to wind down from now. It's been an amazing 2 hours. We had a glitch on the Koikimedia YouTube feed. My power drained a little bit on the phone and I couldn't bring back the YouTube, so we started another one, but that's fine. But we are operating on all the other platforms. Like we say on this platform, it is entirely up to you to know what next. If you wait for America, you wait for thy kingdom come. I hope when following Loni Haiti. If you are not following what is happening in Haiti, go on Google and type in Haiti, Haiti. If you're not following what is happening in Sudan, there is a current war going on in Sudan, but that one is not coming on the screen. It don't come on the screen is Ukraine, Russia, Israel, and Palestine. Moki and Tawadori, Showore has gone back to America today after 5 years. He actually sent me a message and I wish him a safe travel back to his family. It's not easy when you're fighting for people. Nino and all let Bushowore, they voted for Mr. Fatai Afolabi. Thank you so much. So this is how far I can go. I would have loved to go a little bit much further than this, but I can't because I have to allow the family to have their own little space as well. But if I have the time, like I always say, remember to watch the video we did. Alaja Sharifat, Agbabi Akamuki, Eshegon Bishop for the analysis Hopefully, we'll come back again. We'll talk about why people will suffer more in this economy. Because that's what your church will be telling you. I'm a resolve problem economy in Nigeria. Nigeria my worst to Venezuela. Venezuela not live to be Nigeria, but unfortunately, things didn't go well with them as well. So thank you so much, everyone. As usual, I'm operating from home, so there's always that background noise. But hopefully, if we have the time, we'll come back tonight. If otherwise, I will be starting again whenever with the Vietnam. LO program to Moshe It's very, very deep. I've said that we need 60,000 Yoruba men. Pẹ̀lú ìbọn gidi. Àwọn ìbọn tó dúró dáadáa. 60,000. 60,000. Pẹ̀lú ìbọn tó dúró dáadáa if we are going to declare a Yoruba nation anytime soon. Anything less than that, we will just continue to talk and encourage more people to tell the politician, which they are not going to do, to dissolve Nigeria. I don't know how they're going to do that. Because of olóṣèlú tó ń gbádùn ayé ẹ̀. Àfi tó bá l'accident tó bá kú. Àfi tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe wọ́n tó bá kú. I don't pity anybody because at the end of the day, innocent lives are dying every day. Nobody cares. So, but about 60,000 men tó ní ìbọn gidi lọ́wọ́ àti RPG àti gbogbo nǹkan tó fi ń jà. We declare Yoruba nation tonight, and that will be the end of Nigeria. But anything short than that, it will just be negotiation and discussion. You will not have a Yoruba nation declaration if you don't have such, numbers of people to protect the territory. You don't declare Yoruba country. You don't declare country like that. So that is on that. Thank you so much. The Biafra, I was listening to Simon Ekpa this afternoon. They are doing their own best. But yes, on the Yoruba nationalism, we stand. Nigeria is dead, and that is the end of it. Mokiba Bawa Shegun. Thank you so much once again. It's exactly 2 hours into the program, and I got to go now. I was going to do 1 hour, but we pushed it to 2 hours. I'm checking out now. Bye for now.
Is a disaster, Mikey. The milk, the buckets, they were super precious.